you never have a rain delay when it comes to receiving your diabetes supplies. And they do all the paperwork. Get your diabetic supplies today by calling 857-400-0044 or easterndiabetic.com.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Looking for a great night out? Every Thursday, it's trivia night at the Nines. Grab your team and head over to the bar for great drink specials. 6 packs of bun-in wings for just $4.99 and a chance to win 99 gift cards and other great prizes. You gotta love the Nines.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
3 runs on the board for the Sox, and in the bottom of the first, Nick Pivetta right into the lion's den. Here's Jose Altuve and a first pitch, line drive into left field for a base hit. A little looping liner, and here we go again. These Astros at the top of the order with Altuve and Alvarez in particular are just so lethal. Pivetta making his 20th start, 5-8 with a 4.49 ERA. Suffered the loss last time, 2 more home runs allowed for the 4th consecutive start. He allowed 2 home runs. That's a terrifying thought with this man digging in, Yordan Alvarez. Left-handed slugger. He takes curveball that missed just a little bit high for ball 1. Alvarez in his career is 0 for 5. And a strikeout against Pivetta, but what a tear he's on. 25 homers, 66 driven in, 3 more hits last night. He throws over, does Pivetta rather he throws home as Altuve took off a throw to second, not nearly in time. I mean, Altuve went before Pivetta came home, and he never paid him any attention. Easy steal for Altuve. Pitch was way high, and it's 2-0.
That's the best jump I've seen anyone get really all year against the Red Sox. 17 steals for Altuve in 23 attempts now.
And now you're tempted to just put Alvarez on. That's how hot he's been. Not that the Red Sox will employ that. He runs again, and it's a curveball down and in, and Altuve is just owning Pivetta on the bases. That's an easy steal. He's at third base. The pitch missed, and it's 3-0. You got to do something to alter the cadence.
You talk about Jarren Duran distracting pitchers on the bases. You have to be so hyper-focused on Alvarez at the plate. You understand if your attention isn't split.
3-0. The pitch is a strike. Wow. Curveball at the top of the zone. And it's 3-1. Kenley Jansen fanned Alvarez last night to begin the bottom of the 9th inning before Diaz launched a home run. This is such a dangerous spot right here. 3-1. Pitch is high, ball 4. And again, that just is not the worst outcome at all. Got to try to limit the damage here. They're at the corners for Yainer Diaz.
There was a moment yesterday, a runner at first, 2 outs in the 5th, and Alvarez got hit in the foot, and you could feel Red Sox fans just taking a sigh of relief back on the East Coast because they didn't have to deal with his bat. They just put him on.
So now first to third here is Diaz, who absolutely launched a game-winning home run in the 9th inning last night. Casas holding Alvarez over at first. Nobody out at the corners for the Stros. Here's the pitch, and it is a strike right on the inside corner. Good sweeper. And it is 0-1. Pivetta has allowed 21 home runs in 103rd innings. Diaz had a great year in these spots with runners in scoring position. His power production is down a little bit. A .299 hitter with 14 bombs. Astros trying to answer immediately. The Red Sox put 3 up at the top half. Houston rallying. Diaz asked for time. Wiped the bat between his legs and now digs back in. 0-1. Double play depth behind Nick. Here's the pitch. Curveball fouled at the mitt of Jansen, and it's 0-2. Actually, there was more slider-ish from Pivetta, and he might have gotten away with one there. 0-2. Altuve at third, Alvarez at first. Pivetta sets. The 2-strike pitch is high. He's tripled up on sliders. So far, it does not have its usual bite, which in this ballpark, particularly against right-handed hitters, is not ideal. 1-2. Pivetta sets, he throws, and a fastball fouled right back toward us, but off the screen. And it stays 1-2. Good velocity from Nick. And remember, before his last start, Nick had 10 days off. He's throwing hard, 95, 96, pretty consistently. He's been a much better pitcher on the road than he has at Fenway this year. Actually been good against the Astros, too. 1-2 is outside with a slider. And it's 2-2. This is his fifth start against the Astros, a 3.32 ERA. He's been reliable when healthy. Pitched 5 or more innings. 5 of his last 7 starts. 2-2 with runners at the corners. The pitch. Fastball ripped to second and caught by Hamilton. Wow, what a break that is for the Red Sox. Right at David. And a loud first out. Pretty good base running there by Alvarez to not get doubled off.
Yeah, you're going to need breaks right now, and you'll absolutely take that. And a great play by Hamilton to snare it. And it looked Altuve back to third, but yeah, good base running by him as well to not leak too far off the back.
Early on, Pivetta's stuff does not look very sharp. He's throwing hard, but the breaking stuff not quite as good as often is. But here we go. Jeremy Pena, right-handed hitter. He's 0 for 3 with a couple strikeouts against Nick. 3-0 Boston in this first inning. Here's the pitch, and it is loop foul on the first base side. 96 up and out of the zone, and it's 0-1. So much talk lately about the Red Sox lack of fastball usage, and has the league adjusted? Are they really sitting on spin? 0-1. From Pivetta to Pena, the pitch. There's more spin, a slider that misses outside, and it's 1-1. Wonderful article in The Athletic today. Eno Saris contributed about that very thing and how spin has gotten hammered in the second half of the season against the Red Sox. 1-1, Pivetta throws, and a fastball misses inside. He is a guy, though, that will lean on the heater, more so than almost any other starter. He and Crawford have got great four-seamers. One American League hitting coach admitted to telling his hitters to sit slider against these Red Sox. 2-1 with one down in the first. Pivetta throws, and a swing and a miss. That's the best cutter he's thrown all night. Big pitch, and it's 2-2. But the home runs have just been breathtaking. 2 big flies and 4 straight starts. Prior to that, a 3-start span without a bomb, but the 3 before that, 5 home runs. So they really have come in bunches of late. 2-2. Pivetta's ready. He throws. And a swing and a high fly into center field. Going to get a run in, but Duran backpedals. He's there to make the play. Altuve will trot home. Sac fly for Pena. And it's 3-1.
He'll take that trade right now, absolutely. And we've talked a lot about how the bottom of the order seems more manageable. They got some very big hits yesterday to allow for that come from behind win. But when you get Altuve and Alvarez on base to begin the ball game, you certainly sign up for just 1 run allowed, but not out of it yet.
No doubt about that. You got to get John Singleton, who pinch hit in last night's game, was 0 for 2. Big, strong lefty who does not hit for much average. He does have 10 home runs and 31 driven in. Pivetta throws. Singleton drives one deep to right field. Abreu back at the track, and it is gone. Just over the wall, another home run fielded by Pivetta, and we are tied at 3. The home run nightmare continues.
Well, we mentioned hitting coaches said they're sitting on the slider. This is a first pitch curveball that Singleton is quite ready for. Low liner. I think that got into the first row. It's not a terrible pitch. It's on the lower outside part of the plate to a lefty, but Singleton gets the bat head all the way across to rip it out of here.
There's Mauricio Dubon, the pitch. Fastball for a strike. We've just seen too much of that. Hitters are sitting on spin, period. They have all these balanced swings, ambushing sliders and curveballs. That thing barely got out over the wall. 0-1 the pitch. High drive into shallow right field. Hamilton out, but Abreu comes in, and Willier there to make the play. Inning is over. Well, all the great stuff in the top of the first erased with one pitch. 3-3 after an inning on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32. Bingo!
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
I want that. The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Looking for a great night out? Every Thursday, it's trivia night at the Nines. Grab your team and head over to the bar for great drink specials. 6 packs of bun-in wings for just $4.99 and a chance to win 99 gift cards and other great prizes. You're going to love the Nines.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, 3-run lead, fun while it lasted. We go to the second inning, 3-3, David Hamilton. And then Cedon Rafaela and Jarren Duran in the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers Porsche Boston and Porsche Burlington. Hamilton takes a strike from Ronel Blanco on the corner, and it's 0-1. 60 home runs allowed by the Red Sox since the All-Star break alone. 0-1. Hamilton chops it foul on the first base side on the ground. And it is 0-2. And you just wonder about the residual emotional scar tissue on the team. One big body blow after another. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on a changeup, and Hamilton very quickly gone in the second.
Just think about Jarren Duran. First pitch home run yesterday as part of a 2-run first inning. First pitch double today to spark a 3-run rally. And in both instances, you don't have the lead for more than a handful of innings. It's like, what do we got to do?
Here now, Rafaela facing Blanco, and he's able to take a fastball very high for ball one. Time to get back up off the mat. The 1-0 is fouled straight back. A very balanced swing there by Cedon. He just missed that one, and it's 1-1. Unclear who will be available in the back end of the Red Sox bullpen. Martin and Jansen have thrown 3 out of 4 days. 1-1. Pitch is popped up down the right field line, drifting toward the foul line over Singleton, and it will make the seats by plenty. And it's 1-2. The only reason to bring that up in the second inning is that you figure people like maybe Greg Weissert or Bernardino or others will have to get big outs in the 8th and 9th, and it's important to figure out how to get there. The 1-2 is fouled off the end of the bat, and of course a big part of that will be Nick Pivetta. Can he steady the ship? It's really hard to remember a period where the Red Sox have ever allowed this many homers in a short stretch. 1-2 is a check swing. He did not go on a curveball. And it is 2-2. And just so many of them exactly like that. Breaking balls in the middle of the plate. 2-2 to Rafaela. Here's the pitch. Drive down the left field line. This is down, and it's going to be extra bases for Rafaela. He stayed back on a changeup beautifully, and he rips one into the corner. It's a one-out double for Ceddanne Rafaela. His 17th two-base hit of the year, and the Red Sox trying to get back into it here in the second. Another double for diabetes, $50 to the American Diabetes Association. Brought to you in part by the Mass Health Connector. Here's Duran, who ignited the 3-run rally in the first. Hustle double off the glove of the first baseman. And he is really swinging the bat again. 1 on, 1 out. Tie game in the second. Pitch. Jaron takes high. Curveball. And it is 1-0. Jaron now hits in 26 of his last 30 games. Really remarkable. Well over 300 in that time. 1-0. Pitch. Outside. Another good take on a changeup, and it's 2-0. Once again, what we say in Baltimore the other night, first to 15 wins it. Could be another one of those nights. It jumps here in Houston, that's for sure. 2-0 to Duran with Rafaela at second. Here's the pitch. Inside, it almost hit him with a curveball, and it's 3-0.
I'm still waiting for the official Will Fleming third inning score prediction because you nailed 12-10 Red Sox on Friday at Camden Yards.
See if something appears through the ethers. Jaron definitely has the green light here at 3-0. Pitch is taken, and a good take. A changeup right there at the top of the zone. And it is 3-1. Rafaela, medium-sized lead at second. 3-1 pitch on the way to Duran. Here it is. And it's ball 4 outside. So good patience there by Duran. Major speed on the bases. 2 on with 1 out for Wilyer Abreu.
First pitch of the game from Blanco was a fastball, and Duran stroked it for a double. 5-pitch at-bat there. Didn't see anything but curveballs and changeups, and obviously he did not control them well.
And here is Abreu, a place that he sees beach balls, good vibes course through his veins every time he steps to the plate. He is so locked in. Rip double his first time. Big chance here with 2 on and 1 out. Pitch way outside. Good patience by the Red Sox in this inning after they give up the lead. Quality at bats for this young group. 1-0 to Wilyer with Casas out on deck. Blanco at the belt throws, and another ball, fastball, and it's 2-0. Well, I mean, Wilyer has unreal command and feel for the strike zone. But if he sees something he likes right here, we will feel the wind of the swing from here. This is about to get violent. 2-0 from Blanco. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. One of the bigger cuts he's taken all year on a curveball, and it's 2-1.
I love seeing that healthy hack from Abreu. He earns it with how hard he makes pitchers work to throw strikes. That's a good 2-0 swing.
And a pretty healthy curveball there from Blanco. 2-1. 2 on, 1 out to pitch. Inside, another good take by Wilyer. So here we go. Hitters count 3-1, and what a spot for Blanco. On deck, the man who launched one into the upper deck his first time, and Tristan Casas. Three and 1. Here it is. Wilyer takes ball 4 high and outside, and the bases are loaded for Casas. Again, has that feeling of a prize fight already. And if you're the Red Sox, it's hard to think you can ever get enough. So what a big spot this is for Tristan as the pitching coach, Joshua Miller, visits the mound.
And Blanco's coming off an outing where he threw a 2-hit shutout over 6 innings against the Rays. Didn't walk anybody, but he did walk 3 Red Sox in the previous outing at Fenway. And already 3 walks in an inning and a third here for one of the better starters in the league.
By the way, Danny Jansen was the 7th batter of the game. He's brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. You've been injured, call 617-777-7777 and let Glassman score for you. One minor pet peeve these days. I don't think the umpires do a good enough job of enforcing the time limit of mound visits. They were out there for a long, long while. But most importantly, here's Casas with the bases loaded. Absolutely tore into what looked kind of like a bad cutter or slider on the inner half. See what he gets here. And Casas is making sure that the pitch clock resets. It does after the visit. Rafaela at third, Duran at second, Abreu at first. Awesome speed everywhere. Gap shot could easily score 3. The pitch is swung on and missed. Fastball at the top of the zone, and it's 0-1. Love the aggression from Casas. Took 2 called third strikes last night. Amazing how big a spot this feels like only in the second inning. Trying to cash in for the 3rd time with runners in scoring position. Casas, as ever, back in with 12 seconds on the clock. 0-1. The pitch is foul on the third base side. Now to play, and it's 0-2. Devers is out on deck. So in one way, I mean, obviously, Casas trying to do damage, bring in at least 1 run here. But at the bare minimum, you got to get Raffy to the plate. 0-2, though, and now time is called. Is Casas going to be called out? Wow. Just like Yainer Diaz last night. And they're going to say that Casas wasn't looking out at the pitcher. He was certainly in the box. Now Tristan pleading his case. We've seen more of those in this series than all year combined. And what a huge spot that is to make that call.
That is absolutely brutal. And I'm siding with Casas here because, as you just mentioned, that's a part of his game, his routine in the box with 12 seconds, looking at the pitcher with 8, which is the last moment you're allowed to still not be making eye contact.
He just asked for time with 9 seconds on the clock. Why is that a violation? You're not allowed to do that?
Unless he called timeout earlier and we missed it, but I don't think he did.
Bases loaded, 2 down. What a huge call that is. Up to Raffy to pick him up. The pitch is low. Fastball 1-0. We get some clarification on that. I thought when Tristan first stepped in after the mound visit, when the umpire reset the clock, it was because the visit went long. 1-0 to Devers. Bases loaded. The pitch is high and outside. Ball 2. Raffy popped out softly to third his first time. Thinking about one thing here. 2 balls, no strikes. Here it is. Raffy swings and chops one foul outside the first base bag. And it is 2-1. He has a grand slam in this ballpark, does Devers. Game 2 of the 21 League Championship Series. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a foul again off the end of that slider. And Raffy being badly fooled by secondary pitches, and I think he wants time here. 2-2. What an enormous missed opportunity this would be. 2-2 to Devers. Bases loaded in the second. The pitch outside. Great take. And now there's nowhere to hide for Ronel Blanco. He's got to come into Devers. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Everybody off with the pitch. They run to 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him with a changeup, and the inning is over. The Red Sox leave them loaded. We go to the bottom of the second, tied at 3 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Herb Chambers is throwing heat this season with an exceptional lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Offering 35 brands and thousands of vehicles, Herb Chambers offers you the most choices when looking for your next vehicle. Game on.
I'm John Morgan. When you call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, your very own army springs into action immediately, 24/7. Our investigators, legal staff, and over 900 lawyers work together to fight to get you the best result as quickly and easily as possible. Insurance companies know who we are, and now you know it too. This firm was built for greatness. This firm was built for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of the Boston Red Sox.
After 30 years of doing knee and hip replacements, Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup thought there had to be a better way, and that led him to regenerative medicine.
I was one of the first orthopedic surgeons to do it.
Now, after 20 years of successful orthobiologic treatments, lots of clinical data, research, and teaching, Dr. Scheinkup is National Medical Director at QC Kinetics.
They've done an amazing job of becoming the most significant orthobiologic and regenerative medicine practice in the United States. QC is so far ahead of the game in its science, its protocols, its people, its facilities.
So if you have chronic pain from arthritis and you want to avoid drugs and surgery, call the experts in this revolutionary field, QC Kinetics.
To give patients real lasting relief from pain, that's what I live for. That's my mission.
Get your free consultation now. Call QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics 413-992-5450. That's 413-992-5450. 413-992-5450.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Bottom two, Red Sox and the Astros. What a wild one already. Tied at 3. Had a ton going on as Jake Myers, right-handed hitter, takes a fastball for a strike from Nick Pivetta. Red Sox had the bases loaded with 1 out for Casas and Devers. And that's when things got crazy. 0-1 to Myers. Here's the pitch. High fly foul down the right field side. Alex Spear is tweeting that after an 0-1 foul ball, Casas had called for time. I did not notice that. And it did not look all that demonstrative from either Casas nor the home plate umpire, Nate Tomlinson. Another reason with all these new rules and automatic strikes, they just got to be more clear about that. 0-2 from Pivetta to Myers, who's hitting .228 with 12 homers. Here's the pitch, and it's outside. With a sweeper, 1-2. This thing's been an emotional roller coaster already. Pivetta trying to steady things here. 1-2. Here's the pitch. That's way outside with a sweeper, and it's 2-2.
I think it's especially tough because if Casas hadn't asked for that second timeout, they wouldn't let the play continue because he was looking at Blanco on the mound. Just an unforced error, I guess.
2-2. Pivetta throws, and Myers pops it up foul into the seats on the first base side. Look, he's been on the IL for a while. He's dealing with all the pain, and he's talked about swings and misses and foul balls oftentimes bring the most pain. You wonder whether a foul ball led to some pain and caused him to use those times. The 2-2 is low and outside. Could have easily been called a strike. Good sweeper, but it is instead 3-2. We've seen Pivetta enough now to have a sense really quickly in his starts whether he's got it or not. 3-2. The pitch. Inside, he walked him. And this is one of those nights, unfortunately, where it just does not look like it. Not the sharpness of break on the secondary stuff. The fastball command has not been perfect. And a leadoff walk in the bottom of the second.
The only swing and miss he has so far is on a cut fastball, but he's only thrown that pitch once so far. It's just a 7% of his arsenal for the season.
So, leadoff man aboard. Here's Shea Whitcomb. Pitch is hammered into left field. O'Neill is back. He watches it clang off the wall, and it gets stuck in the wall out there. That'll be an automatic double. Somehow it got stuck in the metal fence above the visitors' bullpen and never carried back out onto the field. That's a first, but why not on a night like tonight? And the Astros have them at second and third.
Yeah, it's that chain link fence up against a stone pillar. And it's not even lodged in the middle of a chain link. It's in between the pillar and the fence. Interesting, and for now it saves the Red Sox a run.
We're defying a lot of laws here tonight. League leaders and who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader in residential commercial drain cleaning and pipelining. What a big spot this is for McCormick with now Altuve and Alvarez waiting. Swing and a miss, and a first pitch sweeper, and it's 0-1. It is imperative for Pivetta to attack this hitter. Had the big tying knock last night in the 8th inning that just devolved so quickly for Lucas Sims. Infield in for the Red Sox. Nobody out, second and third for Houston. Pivetta is ready. He throws. And a high fly into center field. Duran is coming in. Tagging over at third. And coming home to score with the throw going to third. Plenty of time as Whitcomb touches the plate. And the Astros have taken a 4-3 lead. That was Myers to score. At least Pivetta gets the first out of the inning, but here comes Altuve.
Small thing in a game that's probably going to have double-digit runs by the next few innings, but this Astros team cashes in with guys at third base. They had the sac fly in the sixth to make it a one-run game last night. That's already their second sac fly in the first 2 innings here in game 2.
Manufacturing runs. So here is Altuve, and Pivetta will spin back towards second. Whitcomb stays put. 7 runs and 7 hits already in this one. It's still only 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Altuve takes outside. He ripped a base hit, stole 2 bases, and scored in the first. On the first of those sacrifice flies. Ahead here 1-0. The Crawford boxes seem to always beckon Altuve. He's at 16 homers this year. Made for this yard, the 1-0. Swinging a soft ground ball on the left side. Rafaela charges in, backhands, he throws just in time. Great play by both Rafaela and Casas. A huge stretch by Tristan and a big second out because here comes Alvarez. The Red Sox have not done it in this series, but again, are they tempted to just put 4 fingers in the air?
I am.
No question about it. Diaz has been good, but he's not this good. So 4-3 with 2 down and a runner at third. Pavetta's ready. He pitches, and Alvarez takes a strike. Wow. Fastball in the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Pavetta's such a tough competitor. He's got nasty stuff. In a spot like this, you wonder whether his toughness on the mound could backfire, trying to challenge a dangerous hitter like Alvarez. He's not one to often pitch around guys. A run in and another at third with 2 down. 0-1. The pitch is a beauty. An absolute strike on the inside corner. Great slider, and it's 0-2.
Look, last night I wasn't against Kenley putting this guy on for free to start the 9th inning, but he went right after him and struck him out on 3 cutters, so hopefully Pivetta can do something similar.
You're never comfortable with this man at the plate. 0-2 to Alvarez. Here's the pitch, and it is hammered high and deep into right center field. Duran is back in front of the wall. He will get there and make the play. You can exhale. Wow, was that close? But the inning is over. Astros get the lead back 4-3 after 2 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
If you need tires, think Town Fair Tire. Thinking name brands? We have them all. Thinking price? We beat the competitors. Free services? We have those too. For the guaranteed lowest price, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Town Fair Tire.
Hey, Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or a sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Market Basket and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next generation submarines. They are giants in what they do, because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
Hurry in during the BMW Summer Sales Event. Lease the 2024 BMW i4 eDrive 35 for $449 per month for 36 months with $48.69 due at signing and 0 security deposit. Now through September 3rd. Government and dealer fees not included. Details at bmwcenters.com.
I'm John Morgan. When you call Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, your very own Army springs into action immediately, 24/7. Our investigators, legal staff, and over 900 lawyers work together to fight to get you the best result as quickly and easily as possible. Insurance companies know who we are, and now you know it too. This firm was built for greatness. This firm was built for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you. Morgan & Morgan, proud partner of the Boston Red Sox.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
As we go to the top of the third, Red Sox trailing 4-3. It's been a wild one already, 4-3 the score. 0-1 to Tyler O'Neill, and here's the other Tyler, Mr. Murray, for the play-by-play.
Thank you to the one and only Will, as O'Neill will watch a fastball miss up high. You said around this time on Friday in Baltimore that this game's got 12-10 written all over it. I'm feeling a 9-7.
All right.
1-1, a wave and a miss at a 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Red Sox, of course.
You need a lot more. We know that. You're just going to need a ton of runs to win tonight.
You mentioned the bullpen breakdown earlier. Who's available? Greg Weissert just up from AAA, hasn't pitched yet. Zach Kelly has thrown 6 pitches in the last week, and those came in the first inning of that crazy Friday game. 1-2 to O'Neill, just outside, 2-2.
Well, the good news is, in addition to the fact that Alvarez missed by a millimeter of launching another home run, Blanco does not look sharp at all.
2-2 is fouled straight back. Yeah, the first innings have given him a little bit of trouble, but it was 3-0 Red Sox before the first out of the game. The back-to-back doubles, Duran and Abreu, and then the Tristan Casas, no doubt, 2-run shot to the second deck and right. 2-2. O'Neill swings and misses for strike 3, a slider down and away, so he is 2 for 12 since coming off the injured list. That is strikeout number 5 for Blanco. Strikeout number 1 is always brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank. Member FDIC. That is 3 consecutive strikeouts for Blanco. He got Casas endeavors with the bases loaded to end the second. First pitch to Yoshida is inside at 93. And Blanco is barely over 50% with his fastball strike rate tonight. 0-1, he tries a curveball, and he gets it there at the top of the zone for strike 1. Yoshida batting 6th in the Herb Chambers Genesis of Auburn batting order tonight in Houston. 4-3 Astros in the third, and the 1-1 is fouled back to the net. A pinch hit, 2-run home run last night from Masataka Yoshida had the Red Sox up 4-2, but they could not hold the lead. First career pinch hit home run for Masa. Bases empty, 1 down in the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The curveball that time, and it's 4 consecutive strikeouts for Ronel Blanco. And this all coming after back-to-back walks had loaded the bases with just 1 down in the second inning. And yes, the first of these 4 consecutive Ks came on an automatic strike 3 on Tristan Casas, who tried to use a timeout that he did not have. Danny Jansen at the plate. He stings one down the left field line, hooking toward the foul line, and it goes foul off that skinny sidewall down into the corner, and it's 0-1. A good-looking swing from Danny Jansen. They need more of that from him. He was 1 for 4 yesterday to boost his Red Sox batting average to .281 in 12 games, but struck out swinging on a slider his first time up, and that ended the opening inning. Two gone, nobody on. It's 4-3 Houston. Top 3. 0-1 to Jansen. Tried to check his swing on a slider, but he could not. And he's had some trouble holding up on that righty-righty slider for Blanco, which was the pitch that Casas took deep and Abreu doubled on, but it's one of the higher-rated pitches in the league this year. Tries it again on an 0-2, but Jansen lets it go. Missing down and away, ball 1. Hamilton's on deck. And with no batting gloves, Jansen awaits the 1-2 from the right side. It's taken high. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going. Whether you're traveling near or far, when you start with Citgo, you're good to go. From 0-2, it's 2-2. Here's Blanco's pitch. Fouled straight back. Fastball at 94. It's going to be a war of attrition between Blanco and Pivetta. Neither starter has looked all that sharp, and it's easy to tell by the line score. 3 runs each in the first inning. 2-2 is swung on and dribbled to the right side. Long way to go for Altuve. Gloves it in shallow right. Throws to first in time to get Jansen. And it's a 1-2-3 top of the third for Ronel Blanco. He's retired 5 in a row. On to the bottom of the third inning. Houston 4, Red Sox 3 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
At Goodwin, we stand with the Jimmy Fund's fight against childhood cancer. As a leading global law firm at the intersection of capital and innovation, we represent nearly 500 oncology clients, including pioneering companies who are at the forefront of pediatric oncology. These partnerships enable groundbreaking research and treatments, bringing hope and healing to families around the world. By supporting the Jimmy Fund, we invest in cutting-edge science and stand with a community dedicated to a cancer-free future. Goodwin, partnering with innovation, inspiring change.
Step up to the plate this season with Herb Chambers. We offer the largest selection of cars, trucks, EVs, and SUVs in New England. With 35 brands and so many convenient locations, finding your next vehicle at Herb Chambers is a real game changer.
If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing, made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories, all without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver, all the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew, 30 seconds, that's it. Done. Peace.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
4-3 Astros as we go to the bottom of the third in Houston. The Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. For every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher this year, the Arbella Insurance Foundation will donate $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Usually, it's a big night for the Arbella Insurance Foundation's efforts when Nick Pivetta starts, but he does not have a K in his first 2 innings so far. 3, 4, and 5 for the Astros. Diaz, Pena, and Singleton who hit the homer. First pitch is waved at and missed. A high fastball at 93. Red Sox in the road Grays, and after the Space City Navy Blues yesterday for the Astros, it's the more typical home whites. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a bouncer to the shortstop. One hop snag by Rafael. A jump throw to first in time with a stretch from Tristan Casas, who went into the starfish to reach out for that nearly errant throw, but instead it's a highlight reel play for Cedon Rafaela.
Wow. Jeter-like, but better. That was awesome. Yeah. Off the bat, thought he had no chance. The athleticism is what separates him.
That's why he's made the transition from shortstop to center field and back and forth look so easy. He's just a gifted athlete. So one away for Jeremy Pena, who had a sac fly his last time. First pitch to him is bunted foul, and Jansen almost caught it, but it lands harmlessly to his left for strike 1. And that gives us time to pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
With Will Fleming, I'm Tyler Murray. It's a 4-3 Astros lead in the bottom of the third here in Houston. Nick Pivetta's 0-1 pitch to Jeremy Pena is fouled off to the first base seats. It was 3-0 Red Sox before the first out in the ball game, but Houston came back with the Pena sac fly and the Singleton homer. They've taken the lead because of a sacrifice fly from Chas McCormick that came in the second inning. It was 2-0 and 4-2 yesterday for the Red Sox, but Astros came back to win it 5-4. Now the 0-2. Pena swings and swats one to deep left center field, carrying well. Back to the wall, O'Neill. It slams halfway up the fence. Picked up by Duran. He'll barehand and throw it in to second base, but not in time, as Pena has a stand-up double with one down in the third. A sweeper from Pivetta, righty on righty. It broke sharply enough, but it was just off the outside corner. But Pena, as we're hearing some teams are doing, seem to be sitting slider. John Singleton now. A low line drive home run over the right field fence. His first time up. It'll take a first pitch fastball that's generously called a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, and it's 1 out in the third inning, and Nick has already allowed 6 balls to be hit harder than 100 miles an hour.
Wow. Singleton's came off the bat at about 106. Runner at second, one down in the 0-1. A big swing, but soft contact. A grounder to third, foul.
I think his cutter has been his best pitch. I mean, he's occasionally located the fastball, but it seems to have a sharper bite, the cutter does, than the curve or the slider tonight.
Well, for a right-handed pitcher, that's always been a weapon against left-handed batters, and it's a small part of what helps Pivetta yield a 196 average against left-handed batters. He's got reverse splits. Here's the kick in the 0-2. Singleton takes high with a four-seamer. He had the pinch hit sacrifice fly in the 6th inning yesterday that made it a one-run ball game. Now the 1-2. It's just inside underneath the hands at 95. 2-2. Well, any concerns about Pivetta's velocity? They seem to have tampered down with what we've seen from him the last 2 starts. Hitting 95 and sometimes 96. He takes a peek back at second base and delivers the 2-2. Singleton checks his swing on a back foot breaking ball, and he held up. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The rivalry report today is brought to you by River Spring Residences, setting a new standard for memory care in New York City. Call 833-79-RIVER or visit riverspringresidences.org/radio to schedule a tour. A lot of pop early from the Yankees today, hosting Cleveland. 3-2. Singleton swings and grounds one foul. In the opening inning, Aaron Judge and Juan Soto went back-to-back. 45 home runs this year for Aaron Judge, with just under 40 to go. It was an early 2-0 lead for the Yankees, but they are now tied with the Guardians 3-3 in the top of the 7th. Another payoff pitch coming to John Singleton. Burly left-handed batter. Swings and misses for strike 3. High fastball at 96 for Nick Pivetta. An impressive way to get his first K tonight, and there are 2 away in the 3rd. Mauricio Dubon now. He capped that game-tying rally in the 8th inning yesterday against Lucas Sims. Here he swings and pops up the first pitch to shallow left. Rafaela drifting back and calls off O'Neill. He will make the catch. And after starting the inning with a highlight play, Rafaela ends it with a routine grab in shallow left field. Nice job by Pivetta to keep it a 1-run ball game. Astros 4, Red Sox 3. We'll go to the 4th on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2020 2023 CY Industry reported total sales.
Hey, Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or a sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Market Basket and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
8, 9, and 1 in the Herb Chambers Ford of Braintree and Ford of Westboro batting order for the Red Sox, and David Hamilton takes a first pitch strike. Fastball at the knees from Ronel Blanco. Astros 4, Red Sox 3. They have not scored since the 3 spot in the opening inning. Hamilton from the left side takes a curveball high. He struck out on 3 pitches his first time up. He got Blanco for a 2-run double at Fenway last Friday. 1-1 is on the outside corner, a called strike, but that was unfortunately another instance of a game getting away from the Red Sox late. They had a 3-1 lead on these Astros in the 7th, but Houston got 7 runs in the final 3 innings. 1-2 is just outside. He tried the changeup. And the killer yesterday, as Will was talking to Rich Keefe about in the pregame show, losing a game when you use both Martin and Jansen. 2-2 is a back foot breaking ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes as he takes it low. And this has always been the case, but especially now, you're not going to get back into this wild card race unless the middle inning guys can find a way to step up. 3-2 pitch is down low, ball 4. And David Hamilton works a leadoff walk, down 1 in the 4th inning.
Well, I've said this now for a month. I think every time Hamilton gets on base, he should run. And I mean, that's a great walk to draw to lead off this 4th inning. His speed is so electric. Diaz behind the plate. I think he'll be looking to go.
Blanco matches a season high with his 4th walk. It is the 3rd time he's done that this year. Still nobody out in the 4th inning. Here's Cedar Rafael, a double to left his first time, and a first pitch swing. He fouls this one back. I really liked what hitting coach Pete Fatsy said to you before the game, Will, about the swing decisions and really the entire at-bat sequencing for Cedar Rafaela. I was never able to put it into the perfect words that Pete did, but he seemed to be pre-programming things as they tossed to first to check on Hamilton. And Pete Fatsy said essentially early in the year, when Rafaela took a first pitch strike, he was an auto swing on the next pitch. So nothing in one to Rafaela. Pitchers were just throwing him fastballs at his eyes, and he would go chase him. There goes Hamilton. Pitch is taken for a strike. The throw down to second base. Not in time. David Hamilton with the left hand underneath Altuve's tag dives into second base, and he's the tying run with nobody out.
I think we've seen it where it would be 0-2 so often. And they can, even though it is here, that pitch was taken because Hamilton was running. Different situation, of course. They just convinced him, strike one, you're still very much in the at-bat.
Singleton comes in at first as Rafaela swings and pokes one to right field toward the track. McCormick now near the foul line. He'll make the catch in the corner. Hamilton tags from second. Wheels spun a little bit, but he picks up the pace, dives into third, and a productive first out for Rafaela. Top of the order now with the tying run at third base and only 1 down.
Now that's really good from Rafaela. I mean, to get in an 0-2 hole because you gave him a pitch to run on and then be able to get it deep enough into the outfield, that was really sweet. And now, got to get him home.
You're right, though. We have seen a handful of instances, even lately, where Rafaela gets a bit too excited on a hittable pitch, and he's spoiled specifically for Hamilton, an easy stolen base. Infield in, 1 out for Duran, and a first pitch swing fouls one back. 0-1. That was a fastball from Blanco, a pitch he did not show Duran once in the 2nd inning when he walked him on 5 pitches. It was a first pitch fastball he doubled on to begin the ballgame. 0-1 pitch, tipped back foul, a heater again, and now he's up against the ropes, 0-2. Of course, the Red Sox had the bases loaded with 1 down in the 2nd. Tristan Casas struck out on an automatic ball 3. Pitch timer was winding down. He asked for timeout, but he had already used his time in that at-bat. 0-2, Duran checks his swing on a high fastball. Excellent take there as Blanco has been climbing the ladder this entire AB. That leadoff home run last night was the 4th leadoff homer of his career, and the 2nd on the first pitch of a game. He did it 2 Julys ago. Infield in all the way around, and the 1-2 pitch, swinging a looper to left field, falling fast, and it's down for a base hit in front of Dubon. He'll pick it up and throw home, not nearly in time, and that allows Duran to go to second base. He's tied the game with an RBI single, and now he's in scoring position with 1 down in the 4th.
Another just absolute masterclass in base running from Duran. What a silly, pointless throw by Dubon. He's got to know Hamilton's speed. He had no chance to get him, but more than that, he's got to be aware that on the backside, the minute that throw goes home, Duran is into scoring position.
It's good base running by Hamilton because that ball hung up a bit, and Dubon had the glove up near his eyes, bluffing like he was going to catch it, but Hamilton knows his speed. He's going to beat anybody from third to home on that throw. Mound visit here for Blanco, who has now thrown 79 pitches. He's walked 4, struck out 6. But on the 5th hit for the Red Sox and the 2nd from Jarren Duran, the game is tied 4-4 here in the 4th inning, which is brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. Schedule your free pickup at 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Willie Abreu, the lefty, due up next. He's got an RBI double, a walk, and a run scored tonight. And Jarren Duran just continues doing everything he can to drag this team along. A leadoff homer yesterday, the leadoff double tonight. On base all 3 times here in Game 2 in Houston. If they can find a way to get him in, they'll have retaken the lead. Good night so far with men in scoring position for the Red Sox. As Abreu swings and drives one to right field, carrying well. McCormick back toward the track, but he'll stop in front of the wall and make the catch. Duran can tag and go to third base. That one clocked at 331 to right field. The estimated distance for Abreu just missed it for the 2nd out.
Yeah, by like a millimeter. I mean, that was so close to being launched. See if Tristan, after that really difficult automatic strike 3, can make it up. Williers looking to the heavens. He knows.
He was wincing and grimacing and clenching his fist on his way back to the dugout. So close. He hit that ball 104 miles an hour off his bat, but the launch angle too high. Tristan Casas. It looks like a curveball low.
Save that one for Yankee Stadium.
Right. I've been meaning to ask you, what's a shorter porch? Just eye test. Left field here or right field in the Bronx? Because this is absurdly short at left. 1-0 is inside 2-0.
Well, I think shortest of all is right at the pesky pole, but not the long length of the wall. To me, New York feels shorter, especially since the wall is shorter as well.
Yes. Those Crawford boxes, they're home run magnets. 2-0 to Casas, swinging a fly ball to shallow left. Foul territory. It's closest to the third baseman, Shea Whitcomb, but twisting toward the seats, and that's into the first row, actually into the camera pit. And Casas gets an extra life, 2-1. He was 0 for 4 out of the 7 spot yesterday with 3 strikeouts, and they were all called third strikes. Lefty on lefty against Yusei Kikuchi. He has come out with much more aggression here tonight. Duran's at third, go-ahead run with 2 down. The 2-1 pitch is lined into center field, a base hit. Duran will walk in with a go-ahead run, and Tristan Casas has knocked in 3 of the 5 Red Sox runs tonight. They've taken a 5-4 lead in the top of the 4th. High fastball. Right to the top of the zone, and on a 2-1 pitch, he sent it back to the chute. And that will spell the end of the day for Ronel Blanco. He was taken out after 4 innings last Friday at Fenway. And here tonight, just 3 2/3. Clutch 2-out hitting from the Boston Red Sox. They entered tonight 1 for their last 20 with runners in scoring position. Here in Houston, they are 4 for 8 in the first 3 2/3 innings. We'll take a quick break for a pitching change. Red Sox back in front 5-4. Rafi Devers comes up against a new Houston reliever on the other side of the break on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave of the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
27-year-old left-hander Brian King comes into the game. Hasn't pitched since Saturday. Allowed one hit in a scoreless inning against the Chicago White Sox in his rookie season. He's got a 190 batting average against and a 2.60 earned run average. It's just his 19th career appearance. He was a Cubs 30th rounder out of McNeese State 4 years ago. Comes on for Blanco with 2 down in the fourth. It's 5-4 Red Sox. First pitch to Raffy Devers, lefty on lefty, misses high. It is 1-0. So it hasn't been pretty, but for the time being, Nick Pivetta just barely outdueling Ronel Blanco. Next offering is outside. The 110th pitch was brought to you by 110 Grill. Gluten-free dining done right. 110 Grill is an official partner of the WEEI Red Sox Network. Casas at first, held down by Singleton. 2 down in the fourth, and the 2-0 pitch to Devers just grazes the outside corner at 92. Devers disagrees, and he's got a gripe according to our monitors up here. Raffy's 0 for 2. A pop out in the first and a strikeout in the second. And here on a fastball, he'll take it for a strike at the knees. Still stuck on 199 career home runs. He's got 2 in his last 4 games, though. On a 4-game hit streak, he's 6 for his last 17. The kick in the 2-2 pitch is fouled away to the third base seats. We saw King at Fenway twice in that Red Sox-Astros series. Faced 6 batters, got them all out, and struck out 3. The 2-2 to Devers, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Sinker down at the shins at 93, and that will retire the side in the top of the fourth. But Duran and Casas deliver RBI singles, and the Red Sox have the lead right back. It's 5-4 after 3.5 in Houston on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
It's pretty interesting what you find out about family members at some of the barbecues we've been to this summer. Like Uncle Fred. He said he went to Woodstock, and he couldn't find his clothes for 4 days. I think we're good on that. Finding money owed to you is easier than finding your clothes at a music festival. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. You could have money that's yours from uncashed payroll checks, forgotten savings account. It's estimated that 1 out of every 10 people have unclaimed property. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and free.
Hi, it's Joe. This just in from the amazing deals on fresh chicken department. Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, pick up value-pack Purdue Roaster or Signature Farms chicken drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone in for an amazing 87 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time, order free, curbside pickup, or get delivery. Don't miss big savings on chicken. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
You've got to try the 99 Restaurant's new $14.99 Big Deal Meals. 4 hearty, full-size entrees for just $14.99 every Monday through Wednesday. like the roasted turkey dinner or the juicy chopped sirloin. You gotta love the Nines.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
First pitch to Jake Myers in the bottom of the fourth is in for a strike, a sweeper from Nick Pivetta. He's thrown just 49 pitches so far. 3 innings, 4 runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Fastball is topping out at 96. 0-1 is fouled back our way. Up into the second deck, it's 0-2. Well, he still managed to outlast Ronel Blanco, done after 3 2/3 innings. 5 runs, 6 hits, 4 walks, matching a season high, and 6 strikeouts. So that's twice the Red Sox have looked pretty good against the 30-year-old right-hander who started his season with the no-hitter. Now Myers leads off the fourth, 5-4 Red Sox, and the 0-2 is a backup slider that misses high for ball 1. Bottom third of the Herb Chambers batting order for Houston: Jake Myers, Shea Whitcomb, and Chas McCormick, but they'll all been productive so far. A walk, double, and sac fly back in the second. 1-2, dips down low with a slider, check swing. He held up, so 2-2. Time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Told you the Yankees and Guardians were tied 3-3 after back-to-back home runs early from Judge and Soto. 2-2. Myers takes up and in, and another check swing, so it's ball 3. And it's been futile, but you're rooting for the Los Angeles Angels to try to beat the Kansas City Royals. They got 2 in the top of the fourth, but gave up 2 immediately, so they are tied in Kansas City halfway home there. The 3-2. Myers fouls another one back to the screen off to the right. But with a couple of losses lately for Minnesota, they are now tied in that last wild card spot with Kansas City, so you're also looking at them 4.5 games up on the Red Sox. They're just underway in San Diego. 3-2 to Myers. Swinging a hot shot, one hopper into left field, a base knock. And a leadoff single for Myers to put the tying run aboard in the bottom of the fourth. Introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester, the same all-wheel drive Subaru SUV you've always trusted, now with even more style, safety, and adventure. Learn more at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Well, that's 5 hits now surrendered by Pivetta, including the 2-run home run to John Singleton. Shea Whitcomb hit a double his first time. Got a first pitch sweeper, but the righty will take outside. That was the automatic double that got wedged near the chain link fence above the 366 sign in left center. 1-0 pitch is outside. He yanked another slider, so 2 balls and no strikes. The story today, it's a good one for the Red Sox in clutch moments. 4 for 8 with runners in scoring position, and that includes the squander with the bases loaded and 1 down in the second. And they have held the Astros to 0 for 5 in those situations. 2-0 pitches outside, 3-0, and trouble brewing here because, of course, once you get through Whitcomb, the 8-hitter, and McCormick, the 9-hitter, it is Altuve and Alvarez lurking. Myers at first, the 3-0 pitch, very high, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk from Nick Pivetta. Picked a bad time for his second walk since the opening inning. And now the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard for McCormick. The elusive shutdown inning, still on the table, of course, but it gets a whole lot tougher with 2 on and nobody out. I think it figures that this game is back and forth and more than likely going down to the wire. This is the 81st all-time game between the Red Sox and Astros. Of course, Houston spent a lot of time in the National League. The all-time head-to-head record between Boston and Houston is 40 wins and 40 losses. And remarkably, it's dead even, 20-20 at Fenway and 20-20 here at Minute Maid Park. Now, that's only been possible because of an Astros franchise record 7-game winning streak against these Red Sox. Andrew Bailey's mound visit is over. Infield creeping in at the corners for Chas McCormick, who shows bunt and pops it up, but that's going to get over the net out of play for strike 1. After a single and a walk on 4 pitches to begin the inning, you might be happy to see a batter giving themselves up for the first out of the inning, but not with Altuve and Alvarez waiting afterward. McCormick hit a sacrifice fly in the second inning. This is a good situational hitting Astros team. Pavetta's 0-1, swinging away, and he poked it foul off of the first base side. It's 0-2. So what will McCormick get here? You need a swing and miss if you're Nick Pivetta after back-to-back fastballs. Still got one of the highest strikeout rates in the league, even though he's got just one today. That was on a 96-mile-an-hour fastball to John Singleton. First and second, nobody out. 5-4 Red Sox on the bottom of the fourth. The 0-2 pitch from Pivetta is tapped foul. He might have guessed slider there, but McCormick got a piece of it at the bottom of the zone. Zach Kelly has begun throwing in the Red Sox bullpen. 62 pitches for Pivetta so far. But we've seen evidence all week long that both managers have a heightened sense of urgency to win these games. 0-2. Swinging a pop-up. First base side, Tristan Casas sticks his right hand out to make sure it's his. Infield fly anyway, but he makes the catch. And McCormick is the first out of the inning. I mean, you had the infield drawn in for manager Joe Espada of the Astros before the first out and the first run in the ball game. And here is Jose Altuve, who singled on Pavetta's first pitch back in the first inning and then promptly stole second and third base. And then in the second, it looked like he had an infield single, if not for a Garcia Parra-like jump throw at shortstop from Cedar Rafaela. Righty on righty, the first pitch is a cutter that tips down and away. Altuve is 3 for 13 in his career against Pivetta, including the single today, plus a double and a homer. Devers in at third, everybody else back hoping for a double play ball. 1-0. There's a strike, another cutter. And a generous call there, but of course Altuve's strike zone is the smallest in Major League Baseball, but they get a high strike anyway, 1-1. Now look back at second for Pivetta, and now the 1-1 is popped up and out of play off to our right, and the count 1-2. Nine-time All-Star Jose Altuve. 1 for 5 yesterday. They held him in check. 34-year-old is 5'6". Now the 1-2 down in the dirt. Good block from Danny Jansen on a low cutter, and that keeps the runners at first and second. His success rate in those moments, dirt balls, is as good as anybody across Major League Baseball. So 2 balls and 2 strikes on Altuve. Yordan Alvarez waiting on deck. He flied out to the center field warning track last time. 2-2 pitch, fought off foul. High fastball at 96. He just got it.
Literally for Altuve, that's eye high.
Yeah.
I mean, that was about a half a foot above the strike zone, which is under his chin. How terrifying is Alvarez on deck?
The David Ortiz comparisons are spot on for me. But like 2013 World Series version. 2-2 pitch, tapped toward the middle, gloved by Hamilton, tag applied, throw made, double play! David Hamilton, a 4-3 twin killing, and he gets a high five from Nick Pivetta on his way back to the dugout. Huge play to strand a pair and get Altuve off the bases and not even have to deal with Alvarez in the inning. 4 in the books. Red Sox 5, Astros 4 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks,
"Want to test drive the Rogue?"
I'm like, let's go. We're driving when Laura says,
"Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine."
I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Laura goes,
"Check this out."
She shows me the miles per gallon, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy.
These new Nissan Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra.
Get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue Gas all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment. Excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32. Bingo!
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm gonna move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
You've got to try the 99 Restaurant's new $14.99 Big Deal Meals. 4 hearty, full-size entrees for just $14.99 every Monday through Wednesday. Like the roasted turkey dinner or the juicy chopped sirloin. You gotta love the nines.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Another marathon tonight in Houston, 5-4. What a big pitch. Red Sox still lead by Nick Pivetta. A huge double play off the bat of Altuve and leave Alvarez on deck. Here's Tyler O'Neill facing the lefty King, and he drives one high and deep into left center field. It's back at the track. It's at the wall. A leaping attempt by Myers, and he just robbed a home run. Jake Myers went right up to the yellow line and took one away from Tyler O'Neill. Spectacular catch. Watching the replay, whether or not it absolutely would have gotten out or not, either way, extra bases for sure for O'Neill, and what a spectacular play. O'Neill cranked that one to the wrong part of the yard. So here's Yoshida facing the lefty King, and he takes low on his slider, 1-0. Myers is one of the great defensive center fielders in the game. That was so calm. He just stayed totally within himself. Great catch. 1-0 to Massa. Outside. Another slider for ball 2. That's the best swing for O'Neill since he came back off the injured list. 2-0 to Massa. There's a fastball for a strike, and it's 2-1. 5 runs, 6 hits for the Sox. 4 runs, 5 hits for Houston. Each team with a big homer to right. 2-1. Massa fouls it off on the third base side. And it is 2-2. Yoshida popped to short and then struck out swinging against Ronel Blanco. The Red Sox battered him tonight. 2-2. Fouled off. 3 2/3 innings. 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 walks for Blanco. I think the Red Sox really from the jump frustrated him. Top of the first did seem to set the tone for a long night. Another 2-2. High drive down the left field line. Trouble if fair. It's slicing, and it is foul. Just outside the line. Another good opposite field swing from Yoshida. And it stays 2-2. It's the first time that Blanco has not pitched into the 4th inning. Actually, second time in 3 starts because the Red Sox got him out in 4 innings at Fenway Park 2 weeks ago. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Massa. The Macho Man Massa. The pitch is a soft ground ball, and it is lunged up at and caught by the pitcher King. Takes a couple steps towards first, and Yoshida is gone. They're 2 down. Maybe Massa drinks matcha tea. Here comes Danny Jansen. Skies have darkened outside the closed roof. The windows up above the train tracks in left. You know, Danny Jansen is 0 for 2 and really slumping offensively. Pitch is fouled off. He really does bail out, does Jansen. A big-time pull swing. Kind of reaches out to hook everything. Out in front there, 0-1. Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market. Value Pack Purdue Roaster, Signature Farms chicken drumsticks, thighs or leg quarters, bone in. 87 cents a pound as Jansen takes a ball. Slider down and in. It's a lot of different kinds of chicken. But a very attractive price. Limit 2 at Shaw's and Star Market. 1-1. Danny's hit by a pitch. Came up and in on him. Did it hit the knob of the bat? Like it kind of hit him on the hands, but Danny's not moving anywhere, so it must have just hit the handle.
Okay. Not a great sell job from Jansen. Almost too honest. Coach, it went out of bounds off of me. Remember that commercial?
Abe Lincoln would be proud. I'm not sure about Alex Cora. Yeah, it hit the bat right above his right hand. The 1-2 high with a fastball, 2-2. David Hamilton, who started that huge double play, ended the bottom of the fourth, is on deck, meaning Alvarez will lead off in the bottom of this fifth. 2-2, low. Curveball, and the count is full. That's one of the big momentum-changing pitches of this series, and in some ways of the second part of this season. Tremendous. 3-2. Inside, and that one I think actually did hit him. Either way, he's aboard. Might have clipped him, but it was off the plate, and so it's a 2-out base runner for the Red Sox, and here comes David Hamilton.
You're right about the bailout swings from Jansen. I really think he's capable of a lot more. Hopefully that gets him going. Had a single yesterday. He's the right-handed bat that they really need.
2 down for Hamilton with Jansen at first. The pitch is swung on a miss. He took a huge rip there. And it is 0-1. 5-4 Red Sox. 2 down in the top of the fifth. Pitch is outside. This has been topsy-turvy, stressful from the beginning. Red Sox surged in front with 3 in the first and gave them right back. 1-1 to Hamilton. Pitch fouled off. What a crazy night it's been for Casas. He hits the 2-run homer in the first. And then with the bases loaded, his next time up, he's called out on strikes on an automatic strike call for calling time twice. And then rips another base hit to put him back in front. Here's the 1-2, and it is skied into left field. And it hangs up out there for Dubon. He's there to make the play. And the inning is over. Red Sox leave Jansen aboard. We go to the bottom of the fifth. 5-4 Red Sox in the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Guess what, people? Wendy's has new saucy nugs. You heard me. Wendy's nugs now come in 7 saucy flavors. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. You can literally hear your taste buds after every bite. I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects, but you got the idea. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's.
Gotta be fresh.
At participating U.S.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Karen Heating and Cooling is teaming up with the Jimmy Fund and happy to be a part of such an amazing day. Karen Heating and Cooling is committed to giving back to their community as well as making their customers comfortable in all seasons of life. Karen Heating and Cooling is an elite diamond contractor working closely with Mitsubishi Electric and is also an approved Mass Save contractor, helping homeowners save up to $16,000 by installing a new Mitsubishi electric system. Karen Heating and Cooling, the no bull company. Visit KarenHeatCool.com.
Hi, I'm Kamiko, the founder of Miko's Hot Chicken. When we started our family restaurant, we were also raising a family. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Our Chase Ink card was there to reward us on all of our business needs. Now we have a thriving location, and we're hungry for more.
With the Chase Ink Business Unlimited card, you can earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for business. Make more with yours. Real business owners compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Five-4 Red Sox, bottom of the fifth. Yordan Alvarez is going to lead it off for the Astros here. And Diaz and Pena in the Herb Chambers batting order. Brought to you by Herb Chambers Pre-Owned Cars and Trucks. Alvarez left on deck in the fourth here. He takes a little bit outside for ball one. You may not automatically intentionally walk him, but certainly no matter the game situation, unless it's 10-0, you have to be delicate with this hitter. 1-0 pitch. Curveball missed way outside, and that's ball 2. Kelly was up in the 4th inning, but I think the double play ball really bought Pivetta some more time. He's only thrown 71 pitches. And, of course, the bullpen is short. 2-0. They play him to pull on the infield. The pitch is a little high with a curveball. And it's 3-0.
I would just roll the ball underhand of the plate here.
You know he's got the green light. 3-0. Here's the pitch. And it's a strike, bottom of the zone. Alvarez against the Red Sox now, for people who have played in as many games as he has the highest OPS of any hitter against them, passing Ruth and Gehrig. The 3-1 swing and a miss. Wow, good slider. Chased a little bit there, down and away. But it's 3-2. More activity in the Astro bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, the lefty, 3-2. Swinging a high fly into center field off the end of the bat. Coming on is Duran, and there's one away. The Red Sox, in the top of the 6th inning, will have Rafaela, then Duran and Abreu. I think with as hot as Willier's been, the fact that it's only the 6th inning, I wouldn't think anyway that it would be time for Ref Snyder yet in this game, but we will see. Romy also available off the bench. Connor Wong, too. Here is Yainer Diaz. One out, bases clear. He drives one high into left center field. Duran is back. He watches it, and it is gone. Another homer yielded by Pivetta, and we're tied at 5. Diaz has homered in 2 straight. Pivetta's allowed 2 homers in 5 straight, and wouldn't you know it, a first pitch hanging breaking ball that was absolutely launched.
Which is what Singleton got him on in the 1st inning. And unfortunately, it's at the place where you kind of have to expect 2 homers, and you just limit the damage as much as you can. So I guess it's a positive. It's just a solo shot.
Here's Jeremy Pena. Swings and misses badly at a cut fastball for strike 1. It is like a nightmare horror movie on loop when you watch the replays of all of these home runs and how many of them come on the first pitch. Whether it's Gunnar Henderson or Alvarez or Diaz, it is sliders or cutters or curveballs that quite literally hit this exact middle of the strike zone. 0-1 to Jeremy Pena. Tied again. The pitch is ripped into center field, but it hangs up. Duran takes a couple steps back and over to his left. He's there to make the play. 2 down.
I do want to credit Pivetta. We were joking about how much you want to walk Alvarez when you fall behind 3-0. He battles back. He gets the fly out to keep him off the bases. And, of course, that makes the home run just a solo shot. But you're right. You're hitting your head against the wall at this point with how history keeps repeating itself.
Here's the other guy who's homered tonight for the Stros, John Singleton, left-handed hitter. The pitch. Fastball high and away for ball 1. Ten homers in a 5-start stretch. He went down into a crouch in disbelief, did Pivetta there. 1-0 the pitch is low. Nick has not really had his swing and miss stuff so far tonight. Action resumes in the Red Sox bullpen. 2-0 to Singleton, the pitch. Up and in, a fastball. Nick has now thrown 81 pitches. He's only got 6 swings and miss. 3-0 the pitch is a fastball for a strike. To the hands, it's 3-1. We've talked at length about it. At some point, you do think the Red Sox would almost gain an edge by pitching in a more conventional way, leaning more on the fastball. 3-1 is another fastball and another strike. It's 3-2. He's still got plenty in the tank. 94 on that heater. And it is 3-2. Pivetta sets. He throws. And a swing and a miss. He got him with a really good slider down in the dirt. And the inning is over. But a Diaz homer again after 5, tied at 5 in Houston on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Today through Thursday at Shaw's in Star Market, pick up value pack Purdue Roaster or Signature Farms chicken drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone in for an amazing 87 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
617-777-7777. Gotta get Glassman.
If you've been hurt in a car crash or on the job, Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers has been winning big for clients for over 29 years. Call today for a free consultation.
Gotta get Glassman. 617-777-7777. Gotta get Glassman.
I want that. The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event. So make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
Hi, I'm Kamiko, the founder of Miko's Hot Chicken. When we started our family restaurant, we were also raising a family. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Our Chase Ink card was there to reward us on all of our business needs. Now we have a thriving location, and we're hungry for more.
With the Chase Ink Business Unlimited card, you can earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more with yours. Real business owners compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Second man out of the bullpen for the Astros is Caleb Ferguson. Looked excellent yesterday, going right after Rafi Devers and tying him up on a cutter in the 8th inning. Wound up with a 1-2-3 and 2 strikeouts. And a brand new ball game in the 6th. Red Sox 5, Astros 5 in Houston. And it's Cedar Rafaela leading off. He'll take a first pitch swing and foul it back. 0-1. It is 9-1-2 in the Herb Chambers Sprinter vans of Boston and Peabody batting order. Yainer Diaz homers for the second straight game in this series. Solo shot to tie it at 5. 0-1 to Rafaela. He swings and shoots one foul down the right side and out of play. 0-2. He doubled to left his first time off of Ronel Blanco, who did not get out of the 4th inning. Gave up 5 runs in 3 2/3. Season high 4 walks. 0-2 pitch. Rafaela hanging in there. Sends a sharp chopper foul down the third base side. Still 0-2. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Boston Red Sox and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the account and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of WEEI and the Boston Red Sox. Here comes the 0-2 from Ferguson. Hard-throwing lefty. Kicks and deals. A fastball low. A cutter, in fact, at 92. Brian King did his job. He faced 5 Red Sox, struck out 1 of them, and walked Jansen. That was it. Ferguson, former member of the Yankees system. The 1-2. Rafaela hits one in the air. Out of play again down the right side. Foul ball, 1-2. 0 for 4 yesterday, 1 for 2 tonight. And one of the defensive highlights of the week for the Red Sox, a jump throw play from shortstop. 1-2. Cedar takes up and away, a fastball at 94. Looking to snap a 7-game losing streak against the Astros. Now the 2-2. Swing and a miss, a slurve down at the shins, and Rafaela could not resist. And the nastiness from Ferguson continues for the first out of the 6th inning. Stay tuned after the game for the Nissan postgame show. Joe Weil has you covered, and you can hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the end of summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. Perhaps you heard that Greg Weissert is warming up in the Red Sox bullpen as Jarren Duran checks his swing on a first pitch cutter that misses outside. 3 times up, 3 times on for Duran. A walk, a single, a double, 2 runs scored, and 1 driven in. He and Tristan Casas delivered RBI singles in the fourth. At the time, that gave the Red Sox a 5-4 lead. Pitch as a strike right at the knees at 94. Lefty on lefty, Duran at the top of the order, and the 1-1 is low and away. There's a lefty on the mound, but for now, Wilyer Abreu is waiting on deck. And now Ferguson's 2-1 is swung on and softly chopped up the first base side. Going to be a tough play, and it's not in time on the flip from Singleton off the glove of the covering pitcher Ferguson, and that allows Duran to go to second base. E3 on the bad throw from Singleton. Tried the shovel pass, but an infield single for Duran. He's 3 for 3.
This dude is crazy, Tyler. I mean, he just does things with his feet that nobody else does. The hustle double to begin the game. The way that he's able to tag and score on plays, he has created total nightmares on the bases. And that was really cool because he was going to beat it all the way. It was a really dumb decision to throw it anyway. And then he looked and made sure it got even 5 feet away, and then he took off. Well, now with the man in scoring position, they are going to go for it with Refsnyder.
So Abreu done for the night. RBI double, walk, and a fly out for Wilyer. And now it is Rob Refsnyder, one of the best hitters in baseball against left-handed pitching. Overall for the year, hitting .301. Go-ahead runs at second base. The speedster Duran with one away in the sixth. Ferguson turns off the hill and looks Jaron back to the bag. Altuve was nowhere close for a pickoff attempt. These are the moments during a playoff race that can make the difference if you're in or out. And the Royals, for once, are losing late. First pitch breaking ball misses high. It is a 5-2 lead for the Los Angeles Angels on the Subaru of New England scoreboard in the top of the seventh inning. And they've got 2 on, nobody out in that frame as they rally in KC. Royals haven't lost in almost a week. 4.5 game lead on the Red Sox. 1-0 pitch is down and in. Don't miss the Subaru of New England A Lot to Love event. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com. No score in San Diego between the Twins and Padres. Minnesota also 4.5 up in the wild card race. 5-5 here in Houston, top of the sixth. Duran at second with 1 down, and the 2-0 pitch to Refsnyder swung on and grounded right to the shortstop. A 1-hopper into Pena's glove, and he can soft toss it to first in time to keep Duran at second and set up Tristan Casas for another 2-out RBI opportunity. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Charleston Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
With Will Fleming, I'm Tyler Murray. Big spot for Tristan Casas. A hit could put the team back in front. Lefty-lefty, and the first pitch is a slurve outside from Ferguson. He has produced 3 of the 5 Red Sox runs tonight. 2-run homer in the first and an RBI single in the fourth. That was the last pitch thrown by starter Ronel Blanco. Devers on deck. And the 1-0. Casas takes a cutter outside, ball 2. Your and my old friend Caleb Ort is warming up in the Houston Astros bullpen. A Worcester Red Sox legend. A former Red Sox reliever in Boston. Duran dancing off the bag. The 2-0 pitch. Down and in. 3 balls and no strikes to Casas. Did not look great against lefty starter Yusei Kikuchi yesterday. 0 for 3. 3 strikeouts, all looking. Now he's ahead on the lefty Ferguson, 3-0. Pitch is off the plate. Ball 4. Fastball at 94 just outside. And Casas will reach for the 3rd time in 4 trips tonight.
Well, the Red Sox have drawn 6 walks tonight. And patient at the plate. They got right-handed action up in the bullpen, which you would imagine would be for Tyler O'Neill on deck. What a huge spot this is for Ref, who's just looked off tonight.
He did not look comfortable against the lefty Ferguson here yesterday. Casas at first, Duran at second. Tie game in the 6th. First Pitch to Devers. That's paint on the outside corner at 94. And at this point, Ferguson could be out of the inning if not for the speed from Duran to leg out an infield single and then go to second on the throwing error. 0-1. Strike two. Devers takes it at 94. Something about the way the ball comes out of Ferguson's hand, lefty on lefty with Devers. At least so far this week, he has not been picking it up well. Now the 0-2. Up high. Duran was about halfway between second and third by the time that pitch came home.
Which in this spot, I mean, the lefty doesn't see him. He's not really distracting him. I think it might serve to distract Devers more than the pitcher.
The Raffi's got a lot of room between second and third as Pena lurks behind Duran at shortstop. 1-2 pitch, sprayed foul to the third base second deck, and it's still 1-2.
Looks like he hurt his hand there. One of those end of the bat jobs that reverberates up the wood.
Right back in the box, though. I look back at second. And Ferguson comes home with a 1-2. Devers swings and drills one to center field deep. Myers back to the track, slowing down near the wall. He makes the catch. 391 feet from home plate. Devers just missed it. And the game stays tied after 5.5. Red Sox 5, Astros 5 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Once again, it looks like Herb Chambers has an exceptional lineup this season. The automotive hometown hero offers the largest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. With so many Herb Chambers dealership locations featuring 35 brands, you'll find the exact vehicle you're looking for. Choose from thousands of different new and pre-owned vehicles. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Because at Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Visit herbchambers.com to view our entire inventory today.
In Cooling and Electric, the official home service provider of the Boston Red Sox. With spring baseball in the air, it's time to start thinking about your air conditioning. And we're now booking our yearly air conditioning maintenance and free consultations in case you're still using those pesky window units. We have served the North Shore, Greater Boston, and Merrimack Valley for over 30 years. Check us out and book online now at call128.com or give us a call at 888-CALL-128. Go Sox.
Today through Thursday at Shaw's in Star Market, pick up value pack Purdue Roaster or Signature Farms chicken drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone in for an amazing 87 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
This is Alex Cora. You are listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Well, the score remains tied 5-5 after Rafi Devers flies out to very deep center field. Ferguson gets out of the 2-on-2 out jam, and we stay tied at 5. Bottom 6, Greg Weissert into the game. And he gets Mauricio Dubon righty on righty, and his first pitch misses outside. That's what needs to change for Greg Weissert. He could not find the zone consistently enough in the month of July. 8 walks in 11 2/3 innings, and he was often down to AAA. 1-0. Way inside, almost hit him. Dubon gets the hands out of the way of a hard fastball at 95, and it's 2-0. Defensive changes with Ref Snyder coming in for Wilyer Abreu. Ref goes to left, and Tyler O'Neill changes corners. He is now the right fielder. The 2-0 to Dubon is a strike on the outside edge at 94. Weissert spent the first 4 months of the season in the major leagues. And at the end of April, he had a 1.50 ERA. It climbed to 2.5 by the end of May. Now the 2-1 is hit foul back to the screen, and well, it just never got better. So spent the last few weeks in Worcester. And now they desperately need him to find his spring form. From 2-0, it's 2-2. Pitch is grounded toward the middle, but playable at second base for David Hamilton. Shifted near the bag, will scoop it in and throw out Dubon, who is 0 for 3 tonight. Without his A game, Nick Pivetta did enough to keep the Red Sox in this one. He will get a no decision tonight. 5 innings, he allowed 5 runs, all earned on 6 hits, including, which an unfortunately typical trend, 2 home runs for the 5th consecutive game. 3 walks, 2 Ks. Jake Myers now First pitch sweeper is in for a strike. The Myers catch on the O'Neill drive in the 5th inning. I wasn't sure if that was home run robbery, but he definitely made an impressive jumping catch by that 399 sign to the left of the batter's eye. 0-1 is fought off foul, 0-2.
Right at the line. I couldn't really tell real time or on the replay. It might have bounced over. It wasn't clearly over, but still, just a brilliant play.
Not quite the Jaron Duran catch in Baltimore on Saturday night. Eloy Jimenez was the 26th out of that game, a Red Sox win, and you saw Duran's glove disappear behind the center field fence, a true robbery. Here comes the 0-2 from Weissert to Myers. Swing and a miss, strike 3, blew him away at 95, and it's 2 up, 2 down for Greg Weissert. First time they've retired Myers today in a walk, a single, and a run scored. Red Sox 5, Astros 5. Bottom 6 in Houston. First pitch to Shea Whitcomb, swinging a tapper to third. Devers charges, has it near the bag. Sidearm throw, offline, caught with a tag from Casas. What a play! Tristan Casas left the base toward the home plate side of the bag, caught it, turned, and smacked Whitcomb with the leather to get a 1-2-3 inning for Greg Weissert. We stay tied at 5 on to the 7th on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Have you been putting off new windows for your home? Now is the time to visit CCL in Abington. We've partnered with Matthews Brothers in Maine to bring you the best in windows. Matthews Brothers has been making windows since 1854. Come check out our line of wicked awesome windows from Matthews Brothers at CCL in Abington. Make your home energy efficient in 2024 with Matthews Brothers windows. Check us out online at capecodlumber.com or visit the CCL showroom in Abington today. We are 100% employee owned and operated.
If you're in the market for a great deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire for your absolute best deal. Because at Town Fair Tire, you get the guaranteed lowest price on any Toyo tire. Plus, you get free services for life. And we honor all valid Toyo tire rebates. For the absolute best deal on Toyo tires, get to Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. And I mean nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Hey, it's Lou. This just in from the amazing deals on fresh chicken department. Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, you can pick up value pack Purdue Roaster or Signature Farms chicken drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone-in for an amazing 87 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon. You're limited to 2. Now, when you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss big savings on chicken. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Now through September 3rd, during the BMW Summer Sales Event, lease a 2025 BMW iX eDrive 50 for $749 per month for 36 months, with $62.29 due at signing and 0 security deposit. Government and dealer fees not included. Details at bmwcenters.com.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Red Sox 5, Astros 5 as we move to the 7th inning. Tyler O'Neill, Masataka Yoshida, and Danny Jansen scheduled to hit in the Herb Chambers Audi Burlington and Audi Brookline batting order against Caleb Ort, whose ERA is almost 6 points lower here in Houston than it was in Boston the last 2 years. Change of scenery sometimes is everything, as Tyler O'Neill takes a first pitch fastball at 97 right down the middle for strike 1. The Ort numbers might surprise a lot of Red Sox fans, although this is just his 9th appearance in Houston this year. 14 Ks in just under 12 innings, only 2 walks. He's given up 4 hits, a 103 batting average against. 0-1 is a 4-seamer at 98 on the outer black. It's 0-2.
On a huge heater, we saw him at Fenway looking good. I mean, the stuff was never in question. Command of it, mistakes, homers always was.
To O'Neill, driven foul down the right side, 98 on the radar on that side.
I think his delivery looks a little more calm, too. He is a little bit more violent with that front left leg. They've simplified things. The Astros, people always talk about the Guardians and the Rays. They do a great job changing and fixing pitchers.
He's 32, but he didn't make his major league debut till he's 28. 0-2 misses high at 99. And he's evidence of what big league adrenaline can give you. We saw him for parts of multiple seasons in AAA. Never got over 99, but he was popping triple digits with his first few Red Sox outings. 1-2 pitch, check swing. Did he go? No. Good check there from Tyler O'Neill on a cutter just outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning, tied at 5, and it's brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. The exclusive Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program will help you grow and manage your paint business. Caleb Ort's good friend Zach Kelly's warming up for the Sox, and he blows away Tyler O'Neill at 99. Swung on and missed for strike 3 and out number 1 here in the 7th. There was a AAA game in Worcester when the Red Sox had an off day back in May, and both Caleb Ort and Zach Kelly went as fans. First pitch to Yoshida, swinging a soft looper to short, caught by Pena. And Yoshida retired on 1 pitch, 7-game hit streak, but he's 0 for 4.
Why was Caleb Ort in Worcester in May?
I believe he was between teams or injured. And he was there with his wife, Morgan Ort, who is a professional softball player. Anyway, fun family reunion. But now, different laundry as Ort faces Danny Jansen. He walked in the 5th, 0 for 2. And the scoring has calmed itself down a bit. It was 3-3 after 1. It's 5-5 here in the 7th. First pitch to Jansen, swinging a drive to right field. McCormick will come in now after going back to the track and make the catch to complete a very quick 1-2-3 inning for Caleb Ort. And keeps the game tied 5-5 at the stretch. Back to Houston after this on the Shaws and Stone Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Karen Heating and Cooling is teaming up with the Jimmy Fund and happy to be a part of such an amazing day. Karen Heating and Cooling is committed to giving back to their community as well as making their customers comfortable in all seasons of life. Karen Heating and Cooling is an elite diamond contractor working closely with Mitsubishi Electric and is also an approved Mass Save contractor, helping homeowners save up to $16,000 by installing a new Mitsubishi electric system. Karen Heating and Cooling, the no bull company. Visit KarenHeatCool.com.
When people have a craving to explore new and traditional Asian cuisines, they head to P.F. Chang's, where scratch-made dishes come from the 2,000-year-old tradition of wok cooking. P.F. Chang's wanted to explore new possibilities for their website. They turned to AmericanEagle.com. AmericanEagle.com re-architected P.F. Chang's website, integrating multiple third-party systems to create a unified digital experience. The results? Improved page speed and performance, personalized content based on users' location, intuitive online ordering, an increase in organic search visibility, and a 40% increase in new users. For scratch-made Asian cuisine, visit your local P.F. Chang's or go to pfchangs.com for website design, development, digital marketing, and hosting that produce efficiency, revenue, and results. Visit AmericanEagle.com. P.F. Chang's and AmericanEagle.com. Another example of the best businesses in the world, turning to the best in the business for websites. Go to AmericanEagle.com or call 877-WEB-NOW1. That's 877-WEB-NOW1.
The Chick-fil-A Community Hero Award Program is back this year, and they're upping the ante by honoring somebody every week for the entire baseball season. If there's someone in your town or your city who deserves recognition, nominate them at thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, from Caleb Ort, now Zach Kelly in a game that remains tied 5-5 in the bottom of the 7th inning. We just had the 7th inning stretch brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. Have you been injured? Call 617-777-7777 and let Glassman score for you. We just did the traditional throwing peanuts and Cracker Jacks from the broadcast booth routine to the fans down below. Great catches made in the last few minutes. Jazz McCormick from the right side will take a bouncing cutter from Kelly, who's probably going to have to shake off some rust. He threw 6 pitches in the first inning to help Brendan Bernardino as the opener on Friday in Baltimore, and he has not pitched since. McCormick leads off the bottom of the 7th and takes a half-hearted swing and a miss at 97-mile-an-hour heat for strike 1.
Well, and this is right into the fire and a ton of hopeful trust from Alex Cora, because this is a guy who's had a very hard time keeping the ball in the yard.
1-1 is yanked down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. It was what proved to be the decisive home run in that absolute gut punch loss to the Texas Rangers last Wednesday. Jonah Heim took him deep. 2-1 pitch is fouled off the catcher, and the count stays 2-2. There was a 9-7 defeat in 10 innings and spoiled the chance at a Red Sox sweep of the Rangers. And they lost the road trip opener to the Orioles, came back with 2 consecutive wins, but then dropped the finale, and then the series opener here. Tough to find a groove lately. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The kick and the pitch to McCormick is low and away, ball 3.
It's been another thing for him. I mean, the home runs are one thing, but he's got to throw more strikes, especially this part of the order with the monsters looming.
Can't walk the 9-hitter. Payoff pitch. Swinging a deep drive to right field. O'Neill back toward the track. He will make the catch 3 steps from the wall. Nice job to track that one out there. And McCormick is now 0 for 2. Also a nice job from Greg Weissert. 2 groundouts and a strikeout. He got the 6, 7, and 8 batters in order. And there has not been an Astro base runner since the game-tying home run from Yainer Diaz in the 5th. But here, of course, is Jose Altuve atop the Herb Chambers batting order. Devers in at third, and the first pitch is grounded back toward Kelly. Glances off his glove, winds up at second base. Hamilton is there, and he'll scoop it up and throw him out. 1-4-3 on the grounder, and Altuve is 1 for 4 tonight. Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, pick up value pack Purdue Roaster or Signature Farms chicken drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone in for an amazing 87 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox radio network. Well, tie game, bottom 7, bases empty, 2 down, and here is Yordan Alvarez. First pitch swing and a grounder to second base. Hamilton's there again, has all day to throw to first, and he will, as Zach Kelly gets a lightning quick 1-2-3 7th inning to keep us deadlocked at 5. We'll go to the 8th in Houston on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. The same all-wheel drive SUV you've always trusted. Now with even more style, safety, and adventure. The redesigned Forester is equipped with standard, enhanced, symmetrical all-wheel drive and upgraded safety technology. The all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Starting at $29,695. Subaru of New England.com.
Karen Heating and Cooling is teaming up with the Jimmy Fund and happy to be a part of such an amazing day. Karen Heating and Cooling is committed to giving back to their community as well as making their customers comfortable in all seasons of life. Karen Heating and Cooling is an elite diamond contractor working closely with Mitsubishi Electric and is also an approved Mass Save contractor, helping homeowners save up to $16,000 by installing a new Mitsubishi electric system. Karen Heating and Cooling, the no bull company. Visit KarenHeatCool.com.
The Chick-fil-A Community Hero Award Program is back this year, and they're upping the ante by honoring somebody every week for the entire baseball season. If there's someone in your town or your city who deserves recognition, nominate them at thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
On we go into the top of the 8th inning. We are tied at 5. Caleb Ort continues in the game. David Hamilton, Cedon Rafaela, and Jaron Duran. couple innings in a row, the bullpens have steadied things a touch. Hamilton has walked, struck out, and flied to left. And Ort fires a cut fastball that misses a little bit high for ball one. Herb Chambers' batting order brought to you by Herb Chambers, Lexus of Sharon and Lexus of Hingham. The 1-0 pitch to Hamilton comes home, and he takes inside. We know this about David. He can handle big velocity, and he's had a lot of big late inning swings.
40 Luis Garcia warming the Red Sox bullpen. 40 Garcia warming the Red Sox bullpen.
Garcia's up for the Red Sox in their pen, the 2-0. Outside, good take for Hamilton. And it's 3-0. As much as David would like to launch one and put the Red Sox ahead here, this sure feels like an automatic take. Love to get his speed on the base pass. 3-0. Here it is. And it is taken for a strike. That was the bottom of the zone, 97. And it's 3-1. And I think 3-1. You want to be selective. He's definitely going to look to do damage. Find your pitch, though. 3-1. Ort is ready. He throws. And Hamilton fouls it off. 98 at the top of the zone. And it's 3-2. Could be a really good night for the Red Sox if they can pull ahead and hang on. Because the Angels, for once, lead the Royals 7-2. That game in the 7th inning. 3-2. Pitch. Swinging a little pop-up on the left side of the infield. Jeremy Pena is right there to make the play. One away. The San Diego Padres, the hottest team on earth. They've got an early 1-0 lead over the Twins. It has been just a madhouse at Petco lately. They sell out every night, fans going totally wild, and their team rarely loses. Got the Dodgers in their sights. Here's Cedon against Ort. The pitch is swung on and missed. He had one idea there, but 99 in on the hands, and it's 0-1. 5-5 in the top of the 8th. Ort throws. Cedon takes a ball. Fastball up and in. Stay tuned for the Nissan post-game show. Hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the Nissan end of summer sales event. Local Nissan store and nissanusa.com. 1-1 to Cedon. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high pop-up foul on the first base side. 99 again. Ort has always had that in the tank. It's 1-2. What an interesting spot this is about to be for Luis Garcia, who's warming in the Red Sox bullpen. He's just been battered with the Sox, but he knows these Astros so well. 1-2. The pitch is swung on and missed. He got him with 99 at the top of the zone. And they're 2 down. Been impressive again for Caleb Ort.
And you're right about Garcia. He's just about out of runway. It has not been a success since coming over in the trade from the Angels. You're seeing moves made. Bailey Horn down, Greg Weissert up, who came through big with a 1-2-3. The audition is over. It's time to get some outs.
4 homers allowed in 7 games. Here's Duran. He swings and drives one high into left field. It's back at the track. It's at the wall. Gone! Jarren Duran goes deep, and the Red Sox lead it 6-5. For the second time in as many nights, Duran says hello to the Crawford boxes, and Boston pulls ahead.
I mean, he's almost literally putting the team on his back. It is remarkable the timing and impact of the moments he's had on the bases, defensively, and at the plate. He is on an absolute heater right when they need it.
Here is Rob Refsnyder. What a swing that is. A little lead for the bullpen. Buckle up. Refsnyder swings and misses at a high fastball. I mean, Duran did it all of tonight with his legs. Hustle double in the first, and then all over the base pass thereafter, moving to second on the Hamilton hit. And here's a pitch that's outside. When they threw home, when David came home to score, Jarren barreled into second, and then total chaos on the bases in the 6th, beating out an infield hit, and then a wild throw moved him to second. 1-1 to Rob. Is a strike on the outside corner. I really think you'd love to get Casas up in this spot. See if Rob can make that a possibility. But he's behind 1-2. That was not a cheapie either. I mean, Duran barely snuck it into those boxes, the extreme right side of them. The 1-2. Swinging a high fly, foul. Out of play on the right field side.
Incredible opposite field pop. And only 2 runs Ort has given up this year. Solo homers. One to Duran and one to Yasmani Grandal.
367 the other way. 1-2 is a little low. Wow, close. But the ball when it's 2-2. How many times in the last 3 weeks have we been right here where this Red Sox offense finds a way to come up with the big hit late? 2-2. Pitch. Swinging a pop-up on the right side of the infield. Altuve and Pena come together, and Jose at second is there to make the play. Inning over, but not before. Jarren Duran lifts off. A bomb the other way. Luis Garcia is coming on for the bottom of the 8th. 6-5 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah. Crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks, "Want to test drive the Rogue?" I'm like, "Let's go." We're driving when Laura says,
"Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine."
I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Laura goes,
"Check this out."
She shows me the miles per gallon, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy.
These new Nissan Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra.
Get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city 34 highway to 30 city 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue Gas all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment. Excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
It's the bottom of the 9th. 2 outs, and here's a pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Now here we go. Luis Garcia on for the bottom of the 8th, looking for his first good one in forever with the Red Sox. He'll see Yainer Diaz, who homered his last time, won the game last night with a bomb, and then Pena and Singleton. Jarren Duran's swing in the top of this 8th inning. The difference 4 now. Garcia has just been hammered in his time with the Sox. Here's the first pitch to Diaz, and it is ripped on a line into right field, a base hit. Over to his left comes O'Neill, and he'll get there to hold Diaz to a leadoff single. It's just incredible. Now in 7 2/3 innings with the Red Sox, Garcia has allowed 17 hits. 4 of them have been homers. An ERA of 14.09. He's just been on the ropes from the jump. So just like that, the leadoff man is aboard. And here's Jeremy Pena. Devers in at third. From the belt, the pitch is on the ground to first. Casas has it. He starts the throw to second for 1. Relay to first is off the glove of Garcia. Probably not in time anyway. But the Red Sox do cut down the lead runner. Pena beats it out. 1 down with 1 on in the 8th inning, and here comes Singleton. Nice play again by Tristan. Garcia did not break right away. He waited a little bit. And again, I think Pena might have beaten it anyway, but Garcia would be well served to just get over there more quickly. And here comes Andrew Bailey to the mound. One other thing about this series and the rest of this game and tomorrow, I think the Red Sox probably ought to stop throwing Yainer Diaz first pitch strikes.
Yeah. He's been impressive. Walk-off home run yesterday. It's interesting, though. It was a cutter from Kenley that got too much of the strike zone. But he did that to Yordan Alvarez, and he couldn't get it. So you understand the confidence he had blowing away the best hitter in the game right now. But credit Diaz, he squared it up.
Here is Singleton. He hit a homer to tie the game in the first inning. Since then, twice struck out. 1 on, 1 out in the 8th. The 1-run Red Sox lead. Garcia holds and throws. And a fastball's in there for a strike. 98 at the bottom of the zone. Of course, with the Angels, Garcia was good. 5-1 over 45 appearances with a 3.71 ERA. He has allowed as many home runs in his 7 innings with the Red Sox as he did in 43 innings with LA. 0-1. Fouled off the end of the bat. And it's 0-2 to Singleton. Now, the Angels had a 7-2 lead, but now the Royals 3 up in the bottom of the 7th, so that thing getting dramatic in KC. 7-5 after 7. 0-2. Garcia's ready. He pitches, and Singleton swings and misses. He is struck out on a splitter. Nasty stuff. And they're 2 down. I asked Cora about Garcia the other day, and he said, well, look, just happens with these guys. They get in ruts, and then all of a sudden they get one outing and they get hot, and then you can ride them. He cited Hansel Robles 3 years ago, and I think it's a fair comparison. Robles was just irreplaceable down the stretch. Hoping for the same from this guy. Here's Dubon, who takes a little bit outside, sinking fastball, 1-0.
That's why I love Red Sox fans, because immediately after Garcia struggles, you would see on Twitter, don't worry, remember Hansel Robles. I don't know how many other fan bases would pull that reference, but it is relevant with Garcia.
6-5 in the bottom of the 8th. 2 down, a runner aboard. Sox lead the pitch. Swinging a foul on the third base side. I mean, the stuff has always been good for Garcia. Longtime veteran Kenley Jansen is up in the bullpen with the weighted balls, sweatshirt on. And he will have the ninth, hopefully with a lead. Good stuff from both Weissert and Kelly. Now it's Garcia. Runner goes. 1-1 is low. The pitch from Jansen. The throw from Jansen bounces over the glove of Hamilton and into the outfield. And it's a stolen base for Jeremy Pena. His 15th of the year, and he might have hurt himself sliding into the bag. I think he was going to beat the throw anyway, but Hamilton could not handle the short hop there. The training staff and Joe Espada are going to go check him out. And hard to see what might have happened there. Hand, maybe, trying to hang on to the base, I suppose.
I think if Hamilton picks this cleanly, he has a really good chance to tag him out. In the meantime, that pitch looked low, but they got the call. That's strike 2 on Dubon. That's a big swing.
So the tying run is in scoring position. You're right, a strike away from getting out of this jam. And with the training staff talking it over with Pena, Red Sox take some time to join Garcia just back of the mound on the third base side. Yeah, I agree with you. If that's caught, it might even hit him in the helmet, which could be what's going on here. I think the throw might have smoked him right above the left ear flap. And with all we know today about that kind of thing, if he's seeing stars, that they're going to be extra cautious. The ball really did arrive just about at the exact moment that Pena did. Such a tough spot for a trainer and a manager here. If it is something with the head, you just really don't know. It's a long conversation.
Sure is. You want to err on the side of caution here.
It's going to stay in.
Okay.
So now after all of that, Garcia's got to dig back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. Red Sox leading at 6-5. Dubon, a big part of the 8th inning last night. Trying to avoid the same fate here in game 2 of this series. 1-2, Garcia's ready. He throws. And a high pop-up into left field. Ref Snyder in front of the warning track has room. He's there. He makes the play. So Garcia works around the leadoff hit. The Red Sox go to the ninth in Houston, leading 6-5 on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
It's the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Hi, it's Joe. This just in from the amazing deals on fresh chicken department. Today through Thursday at Shaw's and Star Market, pick up value pack Purdue Roaster or Signature Farms chicken drumsticks, thighs, or leg quarters bone in for an amazing 87 cents a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Don't miss big savings on chicken. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Sean Dubin, the right-hander, is on for the Astros here. Boston having a good night in the bullpen, 6-5. Speaking of good nights, here's Tristan Casas, 2-run homer in the first. And then an RBI hit that put them ahead in the fourth. First pitch to him is a strike from the ginger-bearded Dubin. And it's 0-1 to Tristan, 2 for 3 tonight with a walk. 4.46 ERA for Dubin. Last worked a scoreless inning Friday against the White Sox, 0-1. Is swung on miss. That was a very good, sharp curveball. And it is 0-2. Astros in the ninth will have Myers, Whitcomb, and McCormick scheduled 7, 8, 9. It goes without saying you'd like to retire all of them and not have to face Altuve and/or Alvarez. Here it's 0-2 to Tristan. The pitch is outside. Good take on a curveball. That is a ball and 2 strikes. 6 runs, 8 hits for the Red Sox. Another big offensive output. 1-2. Tristan waits. Pitch. Swinging a foul. Spoiled a good curveball at the bottom of the zone there and hangs on.
You got to tip your cap to this bullpen tonight. Nothing's guaranteed against this Astros team, but you get the ball to Kenley with at least a 1-run lead against the bottom of the order. They deserve applause.
1-2 to Casas. Here's the pitch. Low. And the count is full, 2-2.
And you did not have to use Chris Martin. As expected, it was really going to be Weissert and Kelly. That was assumed because those guys were fresh, and they combined 6 up, 6 down.
2-2 pitch is low. Good take by Tristan. And the count is full. Leading off the top of the ninth. Devers out on deck. Tristan looks like a little bit choked up on the bat in a way he sometimes is not. 3-2. Pitch is softly grounded foul on the first base side. That would be so unusual for him. Maybe just a different look with his hand protection and his batting gloves. He does not get cheated. Pivetta, Weissert, Kelly, Garcia. Tonight on the mound for the Sox. 3-2. Here's another one, and it's inside ball 4. So Casas draws his second walk. He's on base for the 4th time. And you wonder whether Alex Cora might have an inkling here. It's so unlikely that Casas' spot comes up again, even in an extra inning game. But with a 1-run affair, the way the bullpen's gone, I think maybe that tips the scales to keep him in for now. Perhaps if you get a man in scoring position, then you'd think about speed. Here's Raffy. Pitch to him is fouled straight back. Fastball top of the zone, and it's 0-1.
I just love what he's done defensively at first base. I know he doesn't rate at the upper echelon with a lot of metrics, but he's made some great stretches, great picks, started some double plays.
0-1 to Raffy. Here it is. Devers fouls it off. A little tardy again on a fastball. Remember, a couple seasons ago when Raffy got 50 consecutive fastballs from these Astros and did not put one in play. Of course, a different hitter now, having a career year. 27 homers, one shy of 200. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and it is ripped foul. These are better swings from Devers. In his last at-bat, he did spoil a couple liners foul down the left field line, which is almost always a great indicator for him. But he is behind 0-2. Tyler O'Neill will be next. Casas leading at first. 6-5 in the top of the 9th. Dubin is ready. He throws. Devers swings and chops one on the right side into right field. That's a base hit. Casas is up to second base. He will hold there. And the Red Sox in business, 2 on with nobody out. The Red Sox have Gonzalez, Wong, and Gasper available off the bench. And here now Tyler O'Neill.
5-game hit streak for Devers. Hasn't looked his best tonight, but going to see him sneak one through.
Now O'Neill. Thinking about a crooked number. Dubin looks to second. He throws, and O'Neill swings and fouls one back. A fastball right there. Back to the screen. O'Neill thought he had one to left center field. Back in the 5th inning. Spectacular catch by Myers out in center. 0-1. 2 on and nobody out. Here's the pitch. Tyler drives one high again into left center field. This one not quite as deep. In front of the warning track, Myers makes the play. Casas, no chance to tag. He holds at second. And O'Neill just misses again. And that's a big first out.
A couple of those tonight. Devers back in the 6th inning. Hit one about 390 feet, but to the wrong part of the ballpark. So much has teetered. It's been a series of inches so far. And, well, tough to say if 1 run is going to be enough of a lead the way we've seen things on this road trip.
Massa has designs on making it a much larger than 1-run lead. 2 on, 1 out for him. Here's the pitch. And a curveball high. Ball 1. He has been so good, Yoshida. Tonight in the game, though, 0 for 4. Not a ton of speed on the bases at all. 1-0 to Massa. Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Inside corner at the bottom of the strike zone. It's 1-1. Astros do get backup plans going in their bullpen. Seth Martinez. 1-1 to Yoshida. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to first. It is a fair ball. It's backhanded there by Singleton. His only play is to take it to first. He gets there for the second out, and now with runners at second and third. Danny Jansen time. First few days with the Red Sox, Jansen had a big-time go-ahead hit. Huge opportunity for another big swing here. 2 on in scoring position with 2 outs. The pitch is outside. Slider off the plate away, and it's 1-0.
They throw him a lot of first pitch sliders in that exact same spot. He's been chasing them all night, so a great take there.
0 for 3 with a walk for Danny. 6-5 Boston in this 9th inning. Here's the pitch. Outside, not close. It's 2-0. With 2 outs, runners will be off at the crack of the bat. Give Devers a better chance to score from second. Casas leads in foul territory at third. 2-0 to Jansen. Here's the pitch. Outside again. He's tripled up on sliders, and those are easy takes. 3-0. I don't think he wants the right on left matchup necessarily, with Hamilton looming on deck. Three and 0. Dubin throws, and Jansen takes all the way. I mean, that was center cut, but an understandable take in that spot. Likely to get something similar here. 3-1. From the belt, Dubin delivers, and Jansen checks his swing and a high and inside pitch. No, they say he went around. Wow. David Rackley says strike 2. And that just looked a little over anxious from Jansen. He did go around.
Yeah, just by a hair. Tried to sell it, flipping the bat. 3-0 to 3-2.
Casas at third, Raffy at second. Here comes another 3-2. And that is outside, ball 4, very close. High and away. Good take by Jansen. And the bases are loaded for the Texas kid, David Hamilton.
Really encouraging plate appearance for Jansen. I can understand why they threw him those 3 straight sliders, because he has not proven he can lay off them from a right-handed pitcher. Really all road trip, and a very impressive take on a borderline 3-2 pitch.
Now a visit to the mound to discuss the plan for Hamilton, who had big swings in the state of Texas, most especially in the series finale. Reminder, stay tuned for the Nissan post-game show. Have it after this one. The Angels and Royals are in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 7-5 there. Of course, the Red Sox looking up in the wild card race at the Royals, and now they're actually into the top of the 9th. Will Smith is on for KC. Big spot for Hamilton. Grew up in San Marcos, just south of Austin, Texas, a few hours from here. Bases loaded in Houston with 2 down in the top of the 9th. Sox lead by a run. The pitch is swung on and missed. Good curveball. And it is 0-1. Hamilton has walked and scored. He's 0 for 3. The right-hander Dubin delivers. Hamilton takes low and in. One thing we've learned about David Hamilton, he is not overwhelmed late in games. The big spot does not intimidate him. He's had some of his biggest moments in the 8th and 9th innings. Another one on a tee for him here. 1-1 the pitch. Swinging a soft ground ball on the left side, charging in. Whitcomb, he gloves, he throws low, and Singleton stretches to bail him out. And the inning is over, and for the second time in the game, the Red Sox leave the bases loaded. Kenley Jansen going to try it again tonight in Houston. 6-5 the score. Kenley coming on after this of the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Just like our hometown legends of the diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars, we help people buy them.
When is a bank more than just a bank? When it's there for you after hours because your franchise deal is on the line. When it drives across town to deliver the paperwork you need because you can't leave your business. When it anticipates your business challenges and advances its technology just to meet them. At Northern Bank, they're all about what they can do for you and your business. Want more than just a bank? Come home to Northern Bank. For more of what your business needs, visit nbtc.com. Northern Bank. Member FDIC.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Hi, Discover. It's Jennifer Coolidge, and your cashback match has inspired me.
Great. We love doubling the cashback you earn at the end of your first year.
I'm doubling everything now. I'm double dating. I'm double dipping.
Discover cashback match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Looking for a great night out? Every Thursday, it's trivia night at the Nines. Grab your team and head over to the bar for great drink specials. 6 packs of bun-in wings for just $4.99 and a chance to win 99 gift cards and other great prizes. You're going to love the Nines.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the ninth. And for the second straight night, Kenley Jansen is on the mound. Last night it was a tie game here, trying to earn the save. 23 of 26 in save chances, climbing the all-time list. And he'll see 7, 8, and 9. Myers to lead it off from the right side. Devers in at third. The pitch is high and in. 89-mile-an-hour cutter. That can happen sometimes when Kenley goes back to back. Takes him a little longer to get it full throttle. 1-0. 6-5 Red Sox in the ninth. Here's the pitch and a foul back to the screen. Cutter right in the middle of the plate. It's 1-1. Interestingly, Alex Bregman has his warm-up off. He's kind of lurking around in the Astros dugout, dealing with a sore elbow. He's not bent himself at the plate. Would they call his number? 1-1. Low. To the cutter. It's 2-1. Not only if you want a stress-free ninth, 7, 8, 9, but again, if anybody reaches, Altuve, and then, worst of all, Alvarez. 2-1 to Jake Myers. Kenley is ready. He throws. And a foul off of the first base side. And it is 2-2.
Got a break there. That pitch was just off the outside edge. But if you're Myers, you're thinking, no way Jansen's going to fall behind me 3-1 with how desperate the Red Sox are to avoid a single base runner with this lineup setup.
Of course, Kenley's got some bitter feelings towards this organization in that 17 World Series. Scandal surrounded them, and the Astros beat his Dodgers. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leading off the bottom of the ninth. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly foul on the right field side out of play. And we will do it again, 2-2.
But now he's ramped it up. That's 94 outer black. He's right at the level you need him to be. So whatever rust he needed with those first 2 cutters at 90, that's in the rear view.
2-2. The big number's 74. Shimmies the hips. He sets at his chin. And he throws. And a swing, a check swing, and he did not go around. Wow, cutter looked close anyway. And now it's 3-2. Cannot lose the leadoff man in this ninth. 3-2. The pitch is driven high and deep into left center field. Refsnyder back. Duran back at the wall. Duran is there to make the play. Right in front of the 399. That's been a popular spot. A deep breath, and there's one away.
I felt like that hung in the air for half an hour. 100 off the bat. I thought Myers got this, I'll be honest, but you have to go after him on 3-2, and he did, and he got the out.
Kenley Jansen, in the 2017 World Series, pitched in 6 of the 7 games. Here's a pitch to Shea Whitcomb, and it's strike 1. Victor Caratini is the man that's out on deck. He would hit for McCormick. 1 down, bottom 9, a 6-5 Red Sox lead. Here's the pitch, and it is a little outside. 1-1. Kenley was candid last night when facing the media. He always does stand up and answer questions, and he said, look, I just got to move on. I got to be better. No excuses. Back in the saddle. Here he is. 1-1. Kenley throws. And a swing and a pop-up into shallow right field. Back of the first base bag. Casas calling off Hamilton. And in foul ground, he makes the play, and they're 2 down.
First time he's used his slider, and that's exactly why he has it. You get in swing mode, gearing up for the cutter. Same move. Great sequencing there from Kenley.
So Andrew Bailey with the pinch hitter Caratini. I think this is almost always with Kenley. Little dual purpose. He wants to give the book, but Kenley does at times, particularly in the pitch clock era, like a little break. And so give him a little extra time.
Just a quick note on Jarren Duran, by the way. The go-ahead home run in the 8th. It's his 4th hit in the last 4 games that has either tied the game or put the Red Sox in front. And that doesn't even include the leadoff double that started the scoring today. And you would absolutely love for it to finally hold up. The only time he's got a go-ahead hit and the lead is held was in Saturday's win in Baltimore.
So here is the pinch hitter Caratini. Red Sox an out away. Kenley is set. He delivers, and a foul on the third base side. Strike 1. Caratini 6 homers, 21 driven in this season. And he calls time. Just a remarkable game start to finish, and especially for Jarren Duran and Triston Casas, the 2 protagonists tonight for the Red Sox. 0-1. Here it is. Swinging a little fly ball into right field. O'Neill is back in front of the track. He's there. He makes the play, and the ball game is over. A bounce back for Kenley and the Red Sox. Heroics from Duran, and they win Game 2 in Houston, 6-5. Just a tremendous all-around team effort. The bullpen stood strong tonight, and the Red Sox get a super important win. Totals in the Nissan postgame show from Houston next on the Shaw's and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Breaking news, in Dorchester, Paul and Judy purchased whole life insurance policies thanks to their Mass Mutual financial professional.
Wow, what a play, Tom. Can't beat those living benefits.
And in Melrose, Kelly applied for disability income insurance.
Now that's planning for the future.
Insurance, planning, investments. We're here for life's major plays, on or off the field. Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox. Securities and advisory services offered through MML Investor Services, LLC. Member SIPC and a Mass Mutual subsidiary.
Now through September 3rd, lease a 2024 BMW i4 eDrive 35 for $449 per month for 36 months with $48.69 due at signing and no security deposit. Government and dealer fees not included. Details at bmwcenters.com.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Hi, Discover. It's Jennifer Coolidge, and your cashback match has inspired me.
Great. We love doubling the cashback you earn at the end of your first year.
I'm doubling everything now. I'm double dating. I'm double dipping.
Discover cashback match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
This is the Nissan postgame show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop nissanusa.com.
Well, the Red Sox get an enormous win in Houston. It would not have been possible, 6-5 the final, without the man who joins us now in the dugout. It's Jarren Duran, and Captain Chaos, as he's so often called, really delivered that from the absolute jump. Jarren, I would imagine, not all these games are created equal. You had to sense as a group that this was a big-time game, and you really set the tone early.
Yeah, I mean, coming down the stretch like this, all these games are matter. So, I mean, just setting the tone early, man. We've been grinding, and we've been able to get off to a hot start. just keeping the pressure on, especially a good team like that. You can't let up on them.
First pitch home run yesterday, first pitch double today. How far in advance are you planning on jumping on those first pitches, or is it really once you see the ball out of the pitcher's hand?
I can't give away my secrets like that. I see you working, but I can't do that.
I love the Michael Jordan shrug, by the way, to Jose Altuve. You're just a terror on the base pass. What did he say to you in that spot?
He just kind of gave me like a mean look. Like I was like, oh shoot, like I'm sorry. I was just kind of joking with him, but I know he knows I'm joking. So, but I mean, it's just happy to be out there and cause a little havoc with my legs.
4 games, you've had 4 go-ahead or game-tying hits. Is the playoff level intensity kind of kicking in those big moments for you? Because it's been moment after moment you've been able to come through.
Yeah, I mean, just having fun with the boys, keeping it loose. I never feel like we're down, man. Like we have such a good group and such a competitive team that we're always fighting for that extra inch. And, just let me be the best that I can be is having these guys around me. So I'm just very thankful.
Jaron, it's been fun to watch your teammates kind of circle the wagons around you. It's really kind of been a foxhole mentality, which has been really cool. What's it been like for you in these last couple of weeks to once again feel the love of those guys in that room?
Yeah, man. I mean, these guys have my back all the time, like I said, and I'm just very thankful that they're in my corner and they support me. And honestly, I don't know if I'd be the player I am without these kind of guys. They just let me play loose and always stay on my toes and have fun with them. So I'm very thankful.
Is it extra sweet beating the Astros? They had won 7 in a row in this head-to-head going back to last year. What's kind of this rivalry becoming for you?
Yeah, man, they're always good. I mean, I feel like we say every year this Astro team is so good. I mean, they just do so many things right over there. But, it's always good to take one from them. We have a chance to win the series tomorrow, but, we just got to keep going, man. They're a good group of players over there, and they fight just like us, so it's super fun to play against them.
We appreciate it, Jaron. Look, we thought the right-handed hitters would be hunting those Crawford boxes. You're 2 for 2. Make it 3 for 3 tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
All right, that's Jaron Duran. Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Jaron Duran. This is, first of all, totally wild game. We thank Jaron for taking his time. Joe Wile's going to have the rest of the Nissan postgame show here in a minute. It's like the Godfather 3 line. Just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in. And that's what this Red Sox season has been about so many different times, Tyler. Just when you're ready to count them out. And Nick Pivetta is sort of shaky today. They give up another lead right away, back and forth. This was one of the most important wins of the year, and certainly one of the guttiest, too. And look, we're going to set aside all the off-field stuff, which is its own matter, and it's something that needs to be addressed. But we're here to talk about baseball games, and no one person impacted this game more than Jaron Duran, and he's done that a lot these last few games.
5 times at the plate, 5 times on base, and each moment feels more impactful than the last. Of course, a lot of different elements came into play to get this job done, but just thinking about the double that started this game to spark that 3-run rally, they give it up. And then again, Duran in the 8th inning says, don't worry, I'm going to put you back in front. See if we can hold it this time. And they did. It's just the timing of when he's delivering these big hits. And by all accounts, absolutely everybody in that clubhouse, players, coaches, staff, they just love this guy. And it's incredibly rewarding, I'm sure, for them to see him come through.
And were it not for Duran's heroics, everybody would be talking about Tristan Casas, who, he has a huge game. 2-run homer to give him a big cushion in the first inning, and then another go-ahead hit 3 innings later. Couple of walks, big-time defense over at first base. He was awesome.
Yeah, and setting the table for what looked like it'd be an insurance rally in the 9th with that leadoff walk. We've been waiting for the extra base pop, right? It was all singles his first 5 games, but that 2-run bomb in the first inning reminds you of what this guy is like at full strength and full potential. And we said it in the 9th inning, but I'm really liking his defense. You never know with the stretches over at first, coming back from that rib strain. He completed that great ground-out jump throw from Rafaela at shortstop. So you feel comfortable with him over there. He's 6'5", so he does give you a little bit on those long stretches over at first base. So needless to say, he's really rounding out this offense, and that's why you feel like you're never out of it.
Don't forget, spectacular defense by Cedon Rafaela. The Red Sox made a lot of great defensive plays. And the bullpen. Pivetta, right away, you could tell he just didn't have his A-plus stuff. He finds a way to get them 5 innings. And then Alex Cora, he said this a couple days ago. It's going to have to be guys stepping up into spots they're not used to. And tonight that was Weissert, Kelly, Garcia, and then, of course, Kenley at the end, who's more than comfortable in these situations. But those other three, those were huge steps forward for them.
And no kidding. If you named those guys, you probably don't expect them to combine for 3 scoreless innings. They gave up just 1 base runner, and it was a leadoff single given up by Garcia. And he's a veteran, so you're not expecting him to crumble out there. But how many of us were thinking deja vu when he gives up the first Astros hit in 3 innings against the first batter he faces? But he gets a ground out, strikeout, fly out, and we're seeing how well the stuff plays. The fastball was 99 tonight. The splitter was 90. That's what he used to get Singleton. So, in Alex Cora's words, sometimes with these bullpen guys, they get hot, and you can ride them the rest of the way. So Operation Hansel Robles 2.0 is underway with Luis Garcia.
What a win, what a night. What drama back and forth, and we're thrilled that you spent your evening with us. Stiz Stan Bruno was back in the flagship studio at WEEI, and Jeanette Minchow, once again, wonderful mix and job producing the ball game here in Houston. 6-5 the final, a chance at a series win, and it sure looks like, one last check at the scoreboard, why not? It looks like the Red Sox have a very good chance to pick up a game on the Kansas City Royals in the wild card race. They were losing 7-5, now 9-5 in the bottom of the ninth in KC. So we could wake up tomorrow morning 3.5 out of the third wild card. For Tyler Murray, Will Fleming bidding you adieu. What a win tonight in Houston. 6-5 the final. Joe Weil has got you next on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah. Crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks,
"Want to test drive the Rogue?"
I'm like, let's go. We're driving when Laura says,
"Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine."
I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Laura goes,
"Check this out."
She shows me the miles per gallon, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy.
These new Nissan Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra.
Get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city 34 highway to 30 city 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue gas all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment. Excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
O'Reilly. You've got questions? O'Reilly Auto Parts has answers. Need a pro you can trust? We've got that too. No matter what you need, our professional parts people have the training and expertise to help you do things right. Deep automotive knowledge. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, the Red Sox finally beat the Houston Astros, and they stay in the playoff race. They win 6-5 tonight at Minute Maid Park. Joe Weil with you. You're listening to the Nissan postgame show. Hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the Nissan end of summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. Before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
So the Red Sox win tonight in Houston, and the Royals lose in their game tonight against the Angels 9-5. So with that, the Red Sox now 3.5 games out of the third wild card spot in the American League again. And they improve with the win tonight to go to 66-59 now on the season. So still not a whole lot of time left in the schedule. They have 37 games left, but regardless, still a big win tonight, and it went back and forth. Red Sox ultimately pull it out thanks to a go-ahead shot by Jarren Duran in the 8th inning to eke this one out by a score of 6-5. And the Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. And tonight, Red Sox pitchers had 4 strikeouts, so that means another $200 to the Jimmy Fund to help strike out cancer. Arbella, here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. And the bullpen came through in tonight's ball game for the Sox. We know how beleaguered this group is, and especially since the deadline. They came into today's game. This is the Red Sox bullpen, last in Major League Baseball in ERA, last in home runs allowed, last in meltdowns, and yet they got 4 scoreless innings out of the bullpen tonight. And it was some unlikely heroes in terms of the way these guys have pitched recently. Greg Weissert coming back from AAA Worcester. He tosses a scoreless inning. Zach Kelly, he's had his ups and downs. He tossed a scoreless 7th and got the win today, so he improves to 5-2. And then the very embattled Luis Garcia, who has not been good for the Red Sox since getting traded over from the Angels at the deadline. He tosses a scoreless 8th inning. Kenley Jansen wraps it up with his 24th save of the season. And again, the Sox eke it out by a score of 6-5 tonight in Houston. And for every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, the Red Sox Radio Network will donate $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation. You should too. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS or go to carsforkids.com to donate your car today. That's Cars with a K. And the Sox hit 2 home runs tonight. Jarren Duran hit the one that gave the Red Sox the lead in the 8th inning. An opposite field blast against old friend Caleb Ort. The first home run of the game, though, came from a guy that we thought would hit a lot this year, but has been on the IL for such a long time. That's Tristan Casas. He hit a 2-run shot in the first inning. It's not only his first home run since coming off the IL, but his first extra base hit, and he ends up having a productive day at the plate. He goes 2 for 3 with that home run. 3 RBIs, 2 walks, and a run scored. So nice to see Tristan Casas looking like the Tristan Casas of old. And those 2 home runs help out the Sox in a big way tonight. For every double the Red Sox hit, we'll donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association, brought to you in part by the Massachusetts Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org and find the right plan for you and your family. 3 doubles tonight for the Sox. Jarren Duran, of course, he had one of them. And what a day he had at the top of the lineup. 4 for 4, 3 runs scored, that double, a home run, and 2 RBIs. So he had one of the 3 2-baggers. Wilyer Abreu also had a double, and so did Cedar Rafaela. In total, the Red Sox bang out 9 hits in this one, and they take it 6-5 in the middle match of a 3-game set against the Astros at Minute Maid Park. You're listening to the Nissan postgame show. Hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the Nissan End of Summer Sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. When we come back, we'll get you the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. We'll tell you who the Mike's amazing player of the game is. You probably know who it's going to be, but we'll tell you anyway, and we'll get you set up for tomorrow by previewing the series finale between the Red Sox and the Astros. 6-5, Boston on top over Houston. Back after this on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's pretty interesting what you find out about family members at some of the barbecues we've been to this summer. Like Uncle Fred. He said he went to Woodstock, and he couldn't find his clothes for 4 days. I think we're good on that. Finding money owed to you is easier than finding your clothes at a music festival. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. You could have money that's yours from uncashed payroll checks, forgotten savings account. It's estimated that 1 out of every 10 people have unclaimed property. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and free.
Home Base, a Red Sox Foundation and Mass General program, is dedicated to healing the invisible wounds of war for veterans of all eras, service members, military families, and families of the fallen through world-class clinical care. Join us this September in honor of National Suicide Prevention Month by participating in Save a Life September events like the Push-Up Challenge, No Shave, and so much more. Help us increase awareness and support for military-connected as well as first responder suicide prevention. Sign up and become a lifesaver today. Visit homebase.org/save-a-life.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Presenting a Gain Flings love story. Dear love of my life, we were on the 12B bus this morning when I caught a whiff. A scent so fresh, so life-changing, I had to find its source. Alas, I didn't know if you were the woman in the pink freshly washed cardigan or the retired mailman next to me, but I knew one of you was my soulmate. Ah, the scent of Gain Flings. Try Gain Flings with OxyBoost and Febreze.
I'm Bob Burke, founder and chairman of Burke America Parts Group, a family of brands that includes RepairClinic.com, an appliance and HVAC parts solution company that's grown into an international brand. Before AmericanEagle.com, we partially launched a new technology platform developed by another firm. American Eagle helped take our technology to a whole new level with digital marketing, software development, and business insights into our key markets, appliances, HVAC, and outdoor power equipment, and did so both on time and on budget. AmericanEagle.com has the resources, experience, and talent needed to produce solutions. Our new technology platform, developed by AmericanEagle.com, has produced tremendous results with higher traffic, conversion, engagement, and online revenue. If you have any home repairs you need to take care of, check us out at RepairClinic.com. If you need a world-class website or technology project, then I would highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Call AmericanEagle.com at 773-NETWORK. That's AmericanEagle.com, 773-NETWORK.
Town Fair Tire has the area's largest selection of Toyo tires. Sells them all at the guaranteed lowest price. Offers more free services for life than anywhere else. And Town Fair has well over 100 locations throughout New England and New York. The area's largest inventory of Toyo tires at the guaranteed lowest price, more locations, and the most free services for life. So for your next set of Toyo tires, remember, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire. Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
The Red Sox get a much-needed win in H-Town. 6-5 the final. Sox take the middle match of a 3-game set against the Astros. Joe Weil with you, and you're listening to the Nissan postgame show. Hurry in and save big on a new Nissan at the Nissan End of Summer Sales event. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. Coming up later on WEEI, we will have Red Sox review. We'll get Alex Cora's comments on today's win, and we'll also hear from you. 617-779-7937, the number to call in for that show, which is coming up after the Nissan postgame show. And tonight's win big in a couple different ways. Obviously, getting a win is huge, and they do it against a great team in the Astros, who have played fantastic ball since a very tough start to the season. But because the Sox win and the Royals lost, the Red Sox are now 3.5 games out of the third wildcard spot in the American League. And with that, it's time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Don't miss the Subaru of New England, a Lots of Love event. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com. And the Angels beat the Royals by a score of 9-5 tonight at Kauffman Stadium. So thank you to the Los Angeles Angels, because now the Sox are 3.5 games out with 37 to go for that third wild card spot. Meanwhile, Minnesota, who came into the day, also tied with Kansas City by being 4.5 games up on the Red Sox. They had an identical record of 70-55. The Twins actually have a 3-1 lead over the Padres in the top of the 7th inning in San Diego. So if the Twins win, they will have sole possession of the second wild card spot. Kansas City will be at in the third spot. Red Sox will be 3.5 games back of them. Other finals around Major League Baseball to get to.